Wait, I'm live. My head. My God. There was a hot mic moment. Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. It's I'm it's hard, guys, okay? It's hard. Doing these live streams is not easy. Speaking not easy. Brittany, thank you so much for hopping on
The best segue ever. Speaking of easy, Brittany's
yeah.
here.
No, I said not easy, not easy. Oh my God.
Oh, the
Man,
former would have been true. The former would
what
have been true.
what I wouldn't do for a drink right now because I am freaked out. Oh my God. You're so
So
lucky
he's
that your husband lets you just drink like endlessly. So cool.
my
It's so cool.
husband lets me. I do whatever I
Well,
want
you
to.
just do whatever you want. Yeah.
It's big
'Cause he
man
doesn't.
things. It's big man things, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. You just have to take control. You know, she hid my whiskey. I had some amazing whiskey and she hid it all night and I can't find it. I think, you know what? I think, you know what she did? I think she threw it out. There's just no way. There's no way she hid it that well that I can't find it.
Mm.
Okay? It's unexplainable
There's a
otherwise.
great chat from Jimmy. We can see Brittany's boxes.
Oh, the boxes. We love to see Brittany's boxes. And what's inside, guys? If you want a super chat, Brittany will show us what's inside. What is
Guys,
inside the
no,
boxes?
it's so underwhelming. It would blow your mind. But if
Aw.
you super chat Tim Wright, I will show you what's
What's
inside
inside the
my
box?
big box.
What's inside the box? Carl Anthony, £4 49 shoe hashtag shoe fund. Thank you so much. Man, those were expensive shoes. They're Hokas. They're like $150. I would have gotten something for 50. And yeah, I need the fun though. Thank you so much for Carl Anthony.
Carl
This really
Anthony
does mean
is
a
the
lot.
best.
Oh, he's so cool. He's so cool. We got Bear in the chat. Rar. Welcome to the show. Alan. Speedy Hernandez. Say hello. Jimmy and Matt H. Gringa. That was a beer poured with style. So much. So
I'm
much beer. Wow.
learning. You got to learn with every beer pour, my friend.
Oh, we got DJ the Ponte. €5. What's inside the box? We need a little bit more than that. Just €5.
I can show you what's at the top of the box for
Ah.
€5. It depends on the money. It depends on the money here.
Yeah.
I already know what's on top of the box. It's a bit underwhelming.
Yeah. What's on top of the box? Oh, that's a big boxes. What the? Gringa, you know, there was a perspective. They look tiny. I thought they were like about this big.
No, it's a big box. On top of my
Huge.
big box is a suit carrier.
Oh, a
From
suit carrier from Ted Baker
A Ted
of
Baker
London.
suit carrier. But
Very
nothing's
cool.
in it. I just wanted to say
Nothing's
the
in it.
suit carrier itself because it's quite a nice suit carrier. I've got a
Hmm.
few Ted Baker
Pretty
suit
cool.
carriers, which come in quite handy.
It's pretty cool. Wow. And it's green. It's the hyped color. It's the hyped color. The mint green.
Yes.
Brett Yolenti, $5 super chat. Nice to see a bit of talent. It's very cool. We love Brittany. We love Brittany.
Always talking about you, Tim. Surely not me.
Oh. And we got Jimmy with a $5 super chat. Just because Gringa has the best sense of humor and is not easily offended. Hey, if you enter this YouTube space, you have to be ready for the game of watches, guys. People gonna come after you from every which angle. We just
They are.
Brittany, like just yesterday, we're gonna do a whole live stream about the death of a wristwatch YouTuber, the rise and fall of the toilet king, as we call him here. It's quite a story. It's gonna be a legend. Me and my friend Rolex, we're gonna do a whole lore about this guy.
I
It's
love Rolex. Yeah.
Rolex, please. I love Rolex. He's so cool. He's so cool. So yeah,
Yeah.
so we're gonna go
Yeah.
over the legend. Oh, but do you know the Toilet King? The Toilet King
No, I don't
is
know this at all.
yeah. It's so cool. It was Marcelo. It was Marcelo. You probably don't know him, but
I know
I
Mark.
will.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
him. He does live streams and that all the time. He was always on
that's a
your live.
24-hour live stream. The 24-hour live stream. Yeah,
Yes, we go to work.
his
He
YouTube
would go to
dead.
work live streaming. Yeah, I know Marcello.
Is
Marcello.
as fast as he appeared, he's dead. That's it. He was killed. He was killed off. The character has been killed off. Can you believe it?
He
I
can't
loved
die.
him to death. I tried to help
He's
him.
immortal. He's immortal. He can't die. Uh,
That's
and
gonna be
Jimmy,
season two. Uh, See,
uh,
the
I
return of Marcelo.
he's
Well,
got it. He's got it. And I
well,
got to
the
talk to
legends.
Jimmy for a minute as well. I see we got Canadian dollars, so we probably have the same Canadian sense of humor. And you
Mm,
can't be offended. Life is so short. There's not enough time to be offended over stupid stuff or get, your panties in a twist about stupid stuff. Life
yeah,
is short. Have fun, man.
exactly. Just it's all about the lighthearted humor. Come on.
Lightheart. The only things that matter in life: lighthearted
Mm.
humor and the leads.
The leads. The
Show me the
leads.
lie. Show me the
Show
lie.
us the leads. Where are? By the way, did you see Archie got a Sky Dweller as a gift?
Yes. It's a
Fool.
lifetime achievement award.
The lifetime. I was there. I was present. I was witnessing. It's going to be in the movie. I'm making Archie Luxury the movie. I got like 100. I got like a 1 terabyte of footage to siphon through and to stitch
Yeah.
it up into some type of a movie. It's not going to be any way close to what Ashin does. It's going to be very cringe, very cut and paste. But it's
I
coming.
bet
It's
it
coming.
won't be. I bet it won't be, Tim. And you know what? It's all a learning experience. We all get a bit better with every video,
Yes.
don't we?
Yes, exactly. It's about practice. It's about practice. Got a super chat from my member for 5 months. René de la Ponce, box lady, better than the pocket guy. Yes. We love the pocket guy, though. We love the pocket guy. He's a surgeon. He was doing a surgery on live. We were doing a live stream, and he was like opening up a guy in front of us. It's ridiculous. But we love him. We love great. Sean O, $5. Gringa, I thought open the wine and I see full beer. You go. Let's go. By the way, Brittany, it's so sad that you didn't come to the London Watch Show. I
I
really,
know.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay. We'll go to the store. We'll buy them in the city. We'll buy them in the city in the city. But oh my god. Okay, 1 second. We have a huge super chat. Speedy Hernandez, $10. This is to give you total freedom if when Cam shows up. That's right. We have a ban policy for Cam. It's just sometimes he come. We're just keeping it just me and the Gringster and just gonna keep it quiet because I don't have a lot of time here. Gringa has to go to sleep. She's drinking her second beer. As soon as that beer is done, guys, Gringa is out. And then we're
no,
gonna bring in all the
I'm gonna stay till 10:30. Then I have to go to bed, I think, because I have an early start with moving and everything.
the movie. Yeah, exactly. You don't wanna. So yeah, as soon as you finish that beer, Gringer, you're free to go, and I'm gonna bring on the clowns, the clown show.
I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch as I fall asleep because I love the full panel.
Ah, okay, okay. If he disrespects our lovely lady friend or goes full camera and dump him, let's keep him on his toes. Thank you so much. And Alex, 150 euros for your shoes. Bam. That
Amazing.
just paid for the shoes. And now she has no choice. Hey, roommate. By the way, I call her the roommate. She calls herself the roommate. She's really it's complicated. It's complicated. Just call, you know what? Call Poppy the roommate from now on to keep the meme going.
I like to call him my first husband, just so
Call
we know. I say this is
Hey,
my first husband, James.
hey, roommate. Listen, the Alex just paid. Oh, she's upset. Never mind. Hey, Alex just paid for the shoes. So we have to go. We have to go to Madrid. No choice. No choice. She was trying to weasel out because we're going to go to Madrid, visit Alex, hang out with him for about. We have to go. Yeah.
When are you
Don't
going
crush
to
now.
España?
Oh, you should see that look, Brittany. I'm gonna have to buy food for. By the way, food fixes everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Tim.
It's cool. She didn't have the food yet. Okay, she just woke up and she realized she has to go to work. She's a nurse. That's what happens to nurses. They're angry. They're angry. So mm. I told you. I told you. This is the thing where because she makes way more money than me, and so she's really bossy about it. It's all part of the show. It's all part of the show. Shh, nobody's watching. Nobody's watching. Just pretend. It's all cool. It's all cool. Play it cool. Play it cool. 4.9 is fine. $5. Thoughts on the Milgauss future for this year? Since the Air King got refreshed, do you think the Milgauss will be discontinued? And he loves the we
No,
love
I love
495.
you, 495. Thank you so much.
Uh, the future of the Milgauss. Well, I think the Milgauss is going to be reworked next year. Correct? Because if we just take a look here at the Air King. By the way, Gringo, what do you think about the new Air King?
How are you so quick at getting this shit up? It takes me forever to
The
get this shit
experience,
up.
the experience. I got the click. I got
Yeah,
the.
that's the difference between the professionals and the amateurs. You
Mm,
have got it down to an art. Future of the Milgauss, gosh, who knows? I think we all would have said a year ago it's going to be discontinued in a year. I think we
yes,
all would have said 2 days ago Milgauss
yes.
is up for being discontinued. I thought the Air King was going to be discontinued. I thought we all thought these were going to go. So any predictions I have on the Milgauss in the
Mm.
future is irrelevant.
Redesign. It's gonna be redesigned. Let's be honest, right? It's gonna be fully ground up, built from the ground up. Because let's be honest, it's a little bit outdated. It's only like 1,000 mil. It's 1,000 Gauss kind of.
The Gauss is a joke. There is
Yeah.
watches that don't tout their Gauss with higher
Okay.
Gauss, higher magnetism. So it's a bit of a joke, really, at this point. I really think they need to update the specs or just let
Yes.
her go.
They have to. They have to. They have to do at least 25,000 Gauss or something insane.
Yeah, and what's the movement power reserve? Is it like 40 hours power reserve? The
It's the
movement,
old movement. Yep, it's the old movement. See, the Air King now got the latest movement with the
yeah.
72. So I'm thinking next year we're gonna get and okay. I know people gonna hate me for this, but we're gonna get Milgauss in this same identical case. It's just gonna have the polishing on top, polishing on the center links, and it's just gonna have the old Milgauss dial, and it's gonna have the Milgauss crystal, and it's gonna
Mm,
have the new the crowd guard. They're gonna level it up into the professional models, because right now they're kind of blend of a dress watch and just like they're
yeah.
not professional. They're not taken seriously. The watches without
No.
the crown guards and the flip lock. I love the flip lock.
Yeah, I love it too. The professional, yeah, clasp. I don't mind whether it's in professional classics, wherever it goes. I really do like the Milgauss, and I think it has a special place in the Rolex catalog.
They
But they
can't
need
drop it.
to do stuff with it. I think they need to keep it up to date or let her go,
Yes,
because it really is falling by the wayside.
yes. Shano, $5 super chat. Favorite watch you each have, and what's your Grail watch? Well, let's
What a
go with
question.
Brittany. Brittany, what's your favorite and the Grail?
Man, it's such a basic favorite, but my favorite's probably my Rolex Daytona.
Mm, yes,
It's a watch I genuinely thought I would never own, I would never buy. It really was a milestone for me to, buy and own and have this watch. Um, and I've worn it a lot more than I thought I would. It took a while for me to bond with this watch, but as soon as we
yeah,
bonded, it's at least my favorite watch right now. Sometimes you go through phases where you're preferring one and choosing one
yeah.
over the other. And as for my Grail, Tim and Sean O, it is the FP Journe Octaloon, an older one with the brass movement when it was still 38 millimeter. I
Oh,
borrowed one and it took my breath away. I've never loved a watch the same as I loved an old brass movement FP Jour Octoloon.
Ooh,
That was with the yellow dial, the yellow gold dial. So
with
I'm not
the
sure if you've
oh,
seen
would be this
one.
one?
That's the exact one.
Ooh,
That is my Grail watch. Oh, that's
oh,
not an Octoloon, sorry.
oh,
That
oh,
it's missing
yeah,
the moon phase.
yeah.
But pretty much that. Pretty much
Pretty
that.
much that one, right?
You
So,
see
oh,
it down
it would
there
be like
at the
this
bottom of
one,
the
but
book.
this is the salmon dial,
Yes, much like this one. Yeah,
like that.
exactly like that. Fantastic. And I also love the Along and Sona Long and Number One. So they're
Yeah,
kind of similar quirky, but I would choose the
the
FP Jour
FPJ.
all day, every day
Mhm. Of
as my
course.
Grail.
Wow.
Amazing. What
Ooh,
about
this
you though, Tim? What
man.
about you?
Hey, you know, I'm simple. I'm a simple, simple guy. I love my Explorer 2 Polar. That's just my favorite watch. I feel so comfortable, so confident wearing it. I can just take it anywhere, everywhere. I don't
Yeah.
care. I just love that watch. But my Grail is Patek 5170. I don't even want the 72. I just want 5170. It is a watch of my dreams. One of these right here.
Oh.
Look how beautiful that is. Any color, I don't even care. The cheapest one. The cheapest one.
Whatever one I
They're
could
all
get.
special. I love the movement on this thing and the
Oh.
chronographs. I love my chronographs. You know, Brittany, you realize I have now I'm gonna have if I get this, I will have the holy trinity of the chronographs. The Speedmeister,
Of course.
the
Yes.
Man on the Moon. I don't even want the 321. I'm so satisfied with this one, the 1861.
Mm.
Uh I got the Daytona, and if I get this, that's it. I'm bliss. Absolute perfection.
Oh, love a chrono. Love a
Mm.
chronograph. James, my husband, has a thing for split chronos right now. He
Ooh.
can't stop looking at split chronos.
Split chronos are so fun to play with. You know, it's just oh my god. What the roommate is walking around. What's going on? What happened? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What?
So mine is the no size, but yours is size delivered to next week.
Okay.
So give
Okay.
me your card, so you buy yours,
She was looking for my credit card. See?
and I buy mine. But I don't need to buy.
Yeah,
Buy it,
okay. Okay. Here. Here. Oh, this is a business expense, right? I can write this off because I'm gonna be making a video when we go to Greece.
Okay.
I need the shoes for the business purposes. I said it on the live stream right here, so I can. That's why I did the Tim Wright LLC. Red.
Business write-offs are the best.
Yes, exactly. I mean, I'm gonna review the shoes on the video on the live stream. Maybe here we go. Red Shovel, member for 13 months, trapped in London. He's trapped. He's been entrapped. BAIT failure. Flight canceled. Only over to see tickers, night wristwatchman, and the community airport hotel drinking now occurring. Didn't even get the moon swatch today earlier. Man, Red Shovel is such a classy guy. You know, me and Red Shovel picked up Archie Luxury from the airport, right? We had an amazing day, and then we went out and Archie was very tired, and we had to get the pizza and get the Archibald to sleep.
Of course.
And Red Shovel made a mistake of there was this, oh my god, there was this what do they call him, social, like a social worker. I forget what the British name for it is, but he took the pizza from Archie and then handed it to Red Shovel, and then Red Shovel took the brute force of Archie Explodes for trying to take Archie's pizza. Man, and it's covered in the Archie Luxury, the movie, guys. So stay
The
tuned for this.
audacity to take Archie's pizza.
But Archie made up for it. He gave Red Shovel AP umbrella
Oh.
and apologized. So it's so cool, man. Man, the stories of the community. You can't script this. You cannot script this. My Speedy World, €2, and then El Primero, Timmy, for making it complete. Yes, 4 The quadrilogy. That's right. I think that would make sense because
True.
actually Zenith El Primero used to be in the Daytonas. They're no longer in the Daytona. By the way, Brittany, let me show you something.
Yes.
I have a letter.
A letter.
A letter.
Mm.
A love letter from
Oh
Archie.
my goodness. From
When I was
Archie.
from Archie, yeah. For I was dropping him off at the airport,
Mm.
and before he left, he grabbed me by the side, gave me a kiss on the mouth, and he pulled this out of his breast pocket, and he
Yeah.
handed it to me. I haven't opened it since.
Oh,
I'm
Archie's low
scared.
key
I'm
such a
scared.
sweetie, isn't he? He's such a sweetie.
He's-
You should open it on live stream.
I know. I know. But I thought maybe I'll get some super chats to open it.
Oh my
It's just
goodness, you guys need to super chat to open.
super
Super
chat.
chat to
Super chat to
open.
open
I
the
want to
love
know what's
letter.
inside.
It's how it was eating me. For already for a week, but I kept it close. I thought I'm gonna open it on the live stream. I'm gonna make it really really super special because
Mm.
it's a special letter.
Oh,
Super
I
chat
can't
from
wait.
Sean O, $5. I am embarrassed to say, but I love my Seiko 5. There's nothing wrong with the Seiko 5. We love the Seiko 5.
A cult classic, a
LOL.
fantastic, fantastic watch. Don't be
Yeah.
embarrassed by a Seiko 5. Oh my goodness.
It's a proper watch. It's actually probably better than that moon swatch, right?
It's an informed decision. Yeah,
Did you
that's
see
like
it?
an informed choice.
Brittany, did you see the color transfer on the moon swatches?
I have. How embarrassing as well. Oh my goodness.
Very embarrassing. LOL, wear the crap out of it. My favorite chrono is my Zenith Chronomeister white dial.
Yes.
Beautiful. And we got the Mad Watch Collector. Nothing wrong with Seiko 5. SNK 809. Beautiful.
I can't believe
Beautiful.
Russell's in the chat.
Russell.
Hey,
Maybe he
Russell.
wants to jump on with us. I'm gonna drop the link
Russell,
for Russell. Maybe
come
maybe
on.
Russell, if he can, if he can.
We can be tired Brits together. Come
Yeah,
on for half an hour with me. We could be late night British people.
the Brits, the Brits.
I'm not fully British, obviously. I've only
Oh
lived
yeah,
here
yeah,
5 years, but we can be British
Canadian.
together.
In between, so it's kind of like I'm American, you're Canadian-ish, and then we got the true Brit. Yes.
Yes, I'm mostly Canadian. So
Mm.
obviously born in Canada, lived in Canada my whole life. But I moved to the UK when I was 24. And I'm about to turn 30 this year. So I've been here 6 years and loving
Mm.
it. Loving it.
It's
It's
a
really become my home.
beautiful country. If I now I had to go back. I had to get out after 2 weeks. I was sharing a handicap room with Archie. Then I was sharing literally bed with him, and then I was sharing the room with the roommate, and she was driving me crazy. But she was so cool. She was cool. She was cool. By the way, Archie completely broke her mentally. He knows how to talk to
No.
yeah. It was like I understand her. I understand her. He got into her mind. It was something to witness. We got
Oh,
ABC. ABC, welcome to the show.
George
Oh,
K is saying in the chat, Britt, you're not British. He's totally right. Please move back to Canada. I want to one day. We're really hoping to soon. Oh my goodness, we have super chats coming through. We got
Mike
super
K,
chats.
£4 49 cents. Sorry if already covered, but is the LHD Rolex GMT so wrong that it's right? It's wrong. Oh, it's wrong. But at the same time, it's so right. It's so right. Or does it just look wrong? It does look wrong. It looks like it was stuck in the case upside down,
No,
right?
Mike K. Mike K, for me, it's just wrong. I think Tim is much nicer than me and can find the good in it, but I've not found the good in it yet.
I love
I,
it.
I think it's just wrong.
I
It's
love
weird.
the playfulness of it.
It's the date
Please
bubble that just I can't wrap my mind around, and I don't like it. I
wrap
wish the
the
date bubble just
mind.
stayed at the 3 o'clock.
Brittany, wrap the mind. Wrap the mind around it.
I cannot. I cannot. It does not work.
Please. Please wrap the mind around it.
I think give me a few weeks and maybe I'll be able to wrap my mind around it. But
Yeah.
I'm not there yet, babes. I'm not
Okay,
there
I'm
yet.
gonna help you. I'm gonna help you.
I'm not in that place, Tim.
Or does it look just wrong? No offense intended to any left-handers. We
Yeah.
love our left-handed people. Nothing wrong with being a lefty. Yes, it's the sign of the devil, but it's okay. We love we're we're
You've never said
accepting of
something so
all.
true. You've never said something so true. Satan is had his hand in this, and you
Yes.
can see it. You can see Christ. Christ himself has been involved in the pieces you can see just on the right. So the
The
CHNR,
is the
as
watch of the Antichrist.
yeah, the
The
meteorite dial
devil's
you
choice.
see. You can see Christ himself and his DNA in that. And then I think you can
Mm,
see the Satan, the Satan,
mm.
the evil, the
Satan
devil.
Deville.
The Satan is at work.
Mathis! Mathis, $10. Open the letter fund. TNT, FXD, SMP, 0007. What the WTF, FMD? Kevin is a legend. OC is the Watchfather. AKB, the Don. Lord Hellspawn, the truth. Gringa, the med. Watch collector, big ups. So we're $40 away
Yes.
from the letter opener. That we're gonna open the letter. Thank
Big
you,
ups.
Mathis, for taking us 20% there. We're 20% there. Thank you so much. By the way, Mathis saved my life and the sermon.
Tell
This
us more.
gentleman, yeah, we were out drinking with him, and I got totally wasted. I got wasted, and there was some guy. He sat down with us on the sidewalk, and Mathis was like, "This guy's not wearing a Rolex. Get out of here, man! Get out of here! You can't sit with us. What are you doing? You know, this is a Rolex wearer's sidewalk only." And that literally saved us, because that guy was, because I rewatched the video and he was so sus. He was so sus.
So
And
sus.
yeah, and then he threw me into the cab, and then the next thing I know, I woke up. Well, actually, the couch was damaged because I walked in drunk, and I
Yeah.
fell on the couch, and so now the couch got like this weird. Anyways, long
Oh,
story.
Tim, the Mad Watch Collector saying, I'll come. Where's the link?
the The link
Or if
in
you
the
just add one more link so the Mad Watch Collector can join
drop
in.
the link. Dropped the link for the Mad Watch Collector, and we got Lefty 1999 100 SAR. Timmy Vacheron 222 is being will
Mm,
be the super hot watch. VC needed the big three. Hey, here's the thing
absolutely
though.
right. Absolutely right. I think this is going to be the hot watch of 2022. This is the watch that won Watches and Wonders for me, is the new 222. Absolutely stunning. Fantastic. It is the watch that got me like really excited. My heart and soul is just on fire when I see this watch. This is the one I wanted to see. This is the one I wanted to see
Where is
this
the
year.
article? Where is the article? Why is it? What is happening?
What a
Can't
reissue, though. What a reissue. They were teasing us. I think it was the 22nd of
find-
February. So the
Yes,
2nd, 2022, with the
2022.
look at that. Just
By the way, I have spoken with Mr. Carson Chrono. He's a
yeah,
VIP at the Vacheron. They told him they have an allocation for him.
shut
So
up.
yeah, yeah. He's a
Oh,
super lead, but he doesn't share the drinks. You have to buy your own drinks. Anyways, it's a long story. Long story, Brittany. It's a long story, but uh, ooh,
look at
he's
that.
on the wait list. Well, not a wait list, but he's gonna be the first person to get it. And
Oh, I think
he
it's
said
too
that
big
he's
for
gonna show
me.
us. He's
So
gonna
it's
show
the
it to us.
37 millimeter jumbo, isn't it? So I
It
think it's
kind
going
of
to be
looks big, no?
it does look big. I think it's going to be too big for me, really. And I'll have to
Mm.
find some vintage ones, I think. There's some 33 millimeters. I think there's even some 34. So it's going to have to be vintage for La Gringa. But I'm going to appreciate this from afar. That is going to wear a lot bigger.
Cool. And Daniel Katz, $2.79 towards the whatever fund. It's their letter opening fund. So with $38 more to go, we got Giorgio K, 2 euros. Hey bro, Tudor Pro big time. Hi, Russ. Russ. Russ, I dropped the link in the chat. Russ, try to hop on. He probably has to turn on the computer. He's got all the lights. It takes him about 10 minutes to all the levers,
He's
the
got the
plugs,
lights.
the flux capacitor,
He's got the setup. He's got the lights. He's got to put a little bit of mousse in his
the makeup,
perfect
the makeup. He
curls.
probably have the makeup lady fixing him up.
Yes, Russell. Hello.
He's
Get
got
in.
the hair really nice.
Yeah,
Oh, by the
he's
way,
gonna put mousse in the hair.
the
Yeah.
moose. We love the Moose Showcase watches. Timmy, now you're ahead of me by 7 subscribers. How smug are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10? 11. I'm 11 because it was close. Now we can go back because we have a bet. Whoever loses, whoever gets to 5,000 subscribers first, has to be given a bottle of expensive fragrance. Cologne, green Irish tweed.
Wow.
It's like $400 bet. Brittany, you have to send me the subscribers. You have to send me the subscribers. We have to beat this gentleman.
Look, we're gonna fix the race. We're gonna fix the race to
Let's
ensure
fix the
Tim
race.
wins the expensive fragrance. Yeah, I'll get my people on it. I'll bring my people over. They don't listen to me though, Tim. I think they know better than to listen to me, but I'll try.
Try, tell him. We're gonna do more collab live streams. I'm gonna get it done. I'm sending Russ the link in the WhatsApp. There we go. We got it. We got it.
Oh, I can't wait to see Russell. I love Russell so much.
We need Russell, the Russ King, the Russell King. Look at this. The 222.
Divine.
I love it. But there's like 100 of these or 200. Oh, no. I think there's 222 of them.
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. It makes my heart sad, but also happy at the same time. It's something I know I won't get, but I appreciate for others, and I'll be so jealous.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. By the way, you know what the price on this thing is?
Oh, is it about 50K, 45? Sorry, I'm thinking pounds. Sorry, I'm thinking pounds.
I think that's about right. That's about right. I think actually maybe even more.
My heart is saying £45,000, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, actually, the Hodinky article doesn't say.
James is saying it's £53,000 here in the UK.
Geezer, 53,500 UK at retail.
Geezer knows. Geezer knows.
Geezer. We have some very good geezers. The Mad Watch Collect. I told you, look at all the setup. Got the lights, everything. Crank it up, Russ. Welcome.
How we doing?
Show.
Russell! He's here. He's the man with the hands. He's here. Get in.
How we doing?
Hey man, we're doing
okay?
great. We're doing great. The drops. How are you liking the drops?
I am loving the drops. Absolutely, all of them. Let's just have some. Let's just get some done. Oh wow!
So cool.
This is the one. This is the one that WG loves, wasn't it? That one.
Oh,
I believe WG said, "I will cream my pants if this comes out."
Oh
well,
in the morning. Listen, Brittany, the whole of your subscribers will be waiting for that show.
Oh, mate, honestly, I woke up. First thing I did, well, I was trawling through everything, Watches and Wonders. I was trawling through every website, but who I was waiting for was VC because they were leading us. They were teasing us with the VC 222.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it when I saw the Vacheron. Just
the February.
With the 222. I know I won't get one. Like, I know who I am. I know my place in all of this, but I can appreciate it for everyone. I've just been soaking it in. It's a beautiful reissue.
Nice.
So pleased.
How much is this then? How much is this Vacheron Constantin?
Well, it's nice and affordable, Russ.
£53,000.
53,000. That's before the flippers, yeah? That's before
the gray market kicks in.
Can you believe? What did you love today, Russ? Was there anything that particularly just took your breath away.
Tickled your fancy.
Yes. Well, I mean, as soon as that Tudor Black Bay Pro came out, I thought,
Oh.
Christ, you know, only. I mean, let's face it. I'm not a massive homage fan, you know, of complete rip-offs. But if it's Tudor doing it, it's all right, isn't it?
Hey, it's an authorized homage, right?
What I do like is the fact it's a 39mm, which is brilliant for me. That's what put me off a little bit on the Explorer 2 because I really love it, but I like the older models.
What's your wrist size?
6.5 inches, so it's not very big. It's rubbish. But I do have a 39mm 214270 39 Explorer 1.
Very nice.
Yes, the only thing that I would say about this one is it's 14.6 millimeters thick.
It's
a chunky. It's chunker, isn't it?
Top hat. So it's the same thickness as the Black Bay Diet Coke.
Yes. Which also is very nice.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, I saw a picture on David Beckham's wrist. You know, David Beckham. I got to have it. It's on David Beckham's wrist. Hello, everyone. David Beckham here. And it looks chunky, doesn't it? Right there, it does look a little bit chunky. I've got the Black Bay 58, and I know WG, you've got the blue one. I mean, I think we may be disappointed when that goes on our wrists because we are thinking we want this to be the Black Bay 58 as it's 39mm, but it's a lovely looking thing.
And
isn't
speaking of homage 39mm Explorer 2s, I recently reviewed a Christopher Ward Sealander C63.
Yeah.
And it scratches that similar itch, and it's not quite as thick as that, but I would say it's definitely more homage-y than the new Tudor. Like the Sealander 63 is definitely a little bit more like.
Plus, it's got a lovely gentleman's name on the face of the dial, hasn't it? You know,
yeah.
Good old Chrissy Ward on there. I know Tim Wright loves a Chrissy Ward.
Oh,
Helvetica font.
Look, yeah, Christopher Ward. I'm not a huge they have. Look, my recommendation is that you have to be very careful when you get the Christopher Ward. Don't get their homage stuff. They do have unique designs. And if you go for the unique designs, you're gonna do really well.
They do. They have some nice world timers, and they have got in touch with me, and I'm just saying, give me a watch that I can show off to people, and you know, that is, you know, someone's not going to say, oh, it looks like an Oris, or it looks like it's trying to be a Rolex or something. Give me something
Explorer 2 or something.
Explorer 2.
Give
me something,
range,
because we all know that Christopher Ward makes some good watches. We know that. We've seen Gringa's videos. I've done a video on the C60. And it was nice. It was just a little bit meh. It's just a little bit, you know, it's ticking all the boxes, but it doesn't have much personality or charisma that I'm probably looking for. But I really do like it. Christopher Ward, all right. What I've got is I've got a Grand Seiko Quartz GMT, which is the SBGN 033, which is pretty much it's kind of a homage to the old Explorer 2s. If I didn't have that watch, I might be very interested in this, but I think
a friend of mine has
the key.
Very hard trouble selling one of those. He's got it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was a little bit roasted by the watch community. He wants out. He wants to out of the quartz. He wants to have nothing to do with it.
You do not be you should not be ashamed of quartz, and particularly an F9 movement. Jesus, I mean that thing's got. That's watchmakers make that movement. That's not just put in by a Chinese machine, that is or a Japanese machine. That is absolutely beautiful movement. And if you do like quartz, like I was brought up with quartz watches.
Yes.
This is quartz at the highest level. That's where I'd like to be, as well as mechanical.
It's got the jewels. It's got all the.
It's got the jewels.
Hallmark.
It's got Jewel of the Nile. It's got Romance in the Stone.
And it's got the hands.
All the good ones.
The hands and the beautiful dial.
Yes.
What we like about the Grand Seiko.
Yeah.
Just guys, I'll be right
ABC.
back. I just have to go to the loo. It's been a very long time.
Go for it.
Go. Quick.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay. It's okay. ABC, 2 pounds. Can Tudor ever make a GMT watch as thin as the Black Bay 58? It's a good
Wow.
question.
Good question, man, isn't it? Very good question. I mean, I think they're protecting their Black Bay. What do you reckon? I think
I
they're protecting their Black Bay
think so,
GMT.
yeah. They want people getting these, like, they don't want people kind of like getting things that's the best and then having one and done. You know, because the danger
Yeah.
for all these brands, right, is for people getting a perfect watch, right?
Yeah.
Then they never
Yeah,
have to buy another watch again.
Exactly.
So
That's
they're
the one.
trying it
Exactly.
like,
I mean, and that's what Rolex does, isn't it? They don't bring out a better one. They bring out an alternative or a different thing that's
Yeah.
not better than, but you
Yeah.
want this one just as much as you want that one.
yeah, that way. And then you want all of them. You just like, you're stuck in the endless loop. You're
Again,
like,
you've
I've
got
got
no
one of
money
each.
to feed the family. You can't pay for your rent or their mortgage, but you do have a lovely selection of watches. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. This is my problem. I'm on
What's
the
your next watch purchase, Tim?
oh, well, I'm on the
He's
wait
going
list
straight to the Rolex
for
website. I love it, man.
the Air King. You know, I'm on the wait list for the Air King. And now the problem is I'm on the wait list for the old Air King.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they told me, so I that's why I had to go to the AV
WG's
today.
back, nice and quick. Must have been a number
Quick.
one. Lovely stuff.
Number one. Yep.
I know.
Nothing-
Well, I live in such a small flat, you see. It's very quick. And I even snuck a couple of kisses to
Oh, that's
Pappy.
nice. That's nice.
Well,
Watch Pappy. I hope he's doing all right.
He's just playing games in the bed next
Good
door.
lad,
He's
good
happy
lad.
as
Who's he
can
playing?
be. He doesn't have to deal with my stupidness because you guys are stuck with me. So I think he's happy as can be.
I
That's
think
good.
we want
What
to
do- what
watch
do- I mean,
Poppy
I-
gaming live streams.
Oh yeah, I watched your show, Gringer, on the Rolex releases, and I know your thoughts on the Air King. Quite plain there, isn't it?
Ooh.
Tim's next favourite watch. Just have a little chat with Tim on what you think about the Air King. Let's see if we can make him demotivated about it. Watch
Oh,
Gringer.
I have nothing but scathing reviews about it. So Rolex innovation here, a 05 crown guards and a movement that should be standard in every single Rolex watch for the price point.
Yeah.
They're giving you exactly, probably less than you deserve for the money. I think the Rolex Air King has no place in the catalog. Oh, I've got a couple beers in me, so you're hearing what I really think, guys.
What?
I think it has no place in the Rolex catalog.
Oh
It's
my
a strange
God.
one. It's a strange one, Tim, because it's a pilot's watch that is inspired by a speed racer.
Car.
Which
See, they got
is
the
a
plane
car.
there. They
I
got
think
the
that's
plane there.
that's just the propellers of the speed car or something. You know,
It's like the graveyard of like Rolex parts. It's a Milgauss case.
Milgauss
like-
case, which not anymore, but yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, the dial, they've definitely improved it with that 05 and not 5,
Yes.
haven't they?
And
That's
the
huge.
loom in the
And
369.
the loom, like the Explorer.
Love the
Yeah.
loom. The loom come back.
I was hoping
Bleeds.
it was going to be thinner, but I think it is 14 and a half. I think it is the same as the original, from my understanding.
Yep. It's not much thinner. If anything, it's a little bit bigger because that case,
With
what does that
the crown
case
guards.
remind you of? Is that Explorer? No, it's not Explorer 2.
No,
Is that a
it looks
Submariner?
like it looks like a Submariner without the twisty bezel. Looks like without the diatom bezel.
Yeah.
You know, they think
Actually,
we think they've innovated this, but all they've
Yeah.
done is they've just not put the bezel on it,
They just
on the
didn't
front
put
of it.
Cartier
Exactly.
has literally built a movement into a rotor.
That
And
is
here we are
incredible.
talking about a 05 and crown guards.
oh, they put the 0 in front of 5.
Yeah.
Mind
And
blowing.
they added more loom.
Hey, you
Innovation.
reckon when they were making the original one, the designer made it with the 05 and the guy in charge of production said, "Take it away and we'll put it back on the next generation and we'll make a big
Oh,
deal out of
wow. There we go. Were they?
it."
Reggie Boy in the chat is saying the Emperor's new clothes. That's exactly how I feel.
Ooh.
What I would say, I don't know how much they are, but how much is an old Air King? now? Has it gone up 2-3
Ooh,
grand?
I think
All
actually, let's
prices
see
have gone
here.
up recently, haven't they?
7,400. I think it just went up like if it went up. Well, actually, look, before the price increase, the Air King was like 6.5. So, I mean, with all the improvements, I think it is worth the extra. George K1, €2. Russ, the Oyster Perpetual,
Oh
41.
my
41,
God.
41.
Tiffany.
Tiffany
It's
gun.
been discontinued, hasn't it?
Price is 59,000 now on Chrono. Ooh,
Out there.
a lot of money.
Wow. How much is an Air King, an old Air King now? You know?
Good question.
How much is one of those? How much is Spencer
24.
from BQ Watches selling one of those pappies now? Because he had a few of them.
Oh, I love Spencer so much.
I love Spencer. He's
There's
such a
one
nice
here
fella.
for 12, 13.
We had pizza, didn't we, Tim? I didn't even realize that Spencer paid for everybody's
Yeah,
pizza.
it's
If I
very
knew that, I
generous.
would have got
You were
more.
there. You were
I
there
know.
when Archie exploded on Red Shovel.
I didn't see it. We was on the other table
This-
with Gavin and Ian and
Oh.
Kelvin. We didn't and Greggy boy. I didn't see anything. I mean, I think Greggy
Oh,
boy saw him roll up the pizza and sort of shovel it in before it could be gotten. But we didn't know. We were just having a nice conversation. That we didn't hear anything
because
bad.
you guys were sitting across the
Yeah,
table, right? Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my God! Because you like if you were paying attention, you'd have had front row seat to Archie
Wow.
explodes live.
He shouted. He couldn't have shouted because
Oh,
I
he
was
shouted
there.
it. He's like, "What are you doing? Give it back to me!" He
Oh,
tried to take
God.
our pizza.
Oh, my neck.
Not on
There you
Archie's
go.
watch. Not on Paul Pluto's watch.
Not
No.
on
No,
Paul
no.
Pluto's watch, guys.
I love that. Very cool. Anyway, it's
So it's about
different. It's
13.
different. This thing. It's a different watch than any other Rolex, and it's always going to be that until they
Quirky.
get rid of it. And they're not going to get rid of it for 10 years now, are they? With that new case?
No, we're stuck. We're
No.
stuck with this one for the next 10 years.
No.
If
It's
not
Satan.
forever, because I mean, if you look at this, the only thing that they can improve is they can make those 05 because they're not loomed, right? There you go. Right. So those 0555, the only upgrade that I can see possible in the future is making those other numbers loomed.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I really like is I like the original dial, the instrument dial that they made for that that speed.
The Bloodhound.
racer.
The Bloodhound.
Without the 3, the 9, and the 6, you had
Yeah.
the what was it? You had the 5
the 45,
increments. Yes,
the
going round.
15, and the 30.
I mean, it makes
Because they had
just as
two
much
gauges.
sense.
They had two gauges, right? They had
Yeah.
one with the, and then
was
they
on-
took the
one
two
on the
gauges
right.
and smashed them together, and this is the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I nearly bought that watch that Russell was just describing. I was in Inverness in Scotland. I was up at the tippy top of Scotland in Inverness, and they nearly talked me into buying that watch. I was this close, but I caught the sales lady out. She was saying it came with the original box. She showed us the box, and it was not the original box at all. It was a much, much later box.
Yeah.
And there was just a couple things we just there was a couple things that we thought, you know what, maybe we're not meant to buy this watch, but I nearly bought that watch, Russell.
Wow. Well, had it been an original box, wow, you might have.
I had enough champagne in me. I had enough good vibes in me. I was on holiday. I love Scotland more than almost anywhere else.
Awesome.
Very close,
Wow.
Russell.
Jonathan T, $5 super chat. My conspiracy theory is this: Rolex using the new Air King to test moving all professional models GMT sub back into this case size and dimension.
Oh.
Why the hell would you do that though?
Why
go up 1 mil and then come back down a mil? I mean, what the heck is?
Look, I wanted the Air King to be 43. I wanted this watch to be huge. I wanted it to compete against the IWC Big Pilot.
Well,
you know, I didn't want this to be 40. This is just another 40 mil.
It's a difficult one because you got the Sky Dweller. I mean, where does this sit when you got a Sky Dweller?
No, but the Sky Dweller is thick. and it's got a
It's
lot of
thick. It's
complications.
thick.
But I
It's
want
thick.
the 43 thin.
Right. Okay.
That would be because we got the 41 oyster perpetual. You know how thin the
Yeah.
oyster perpetual is? It's a
Yeah.
fucking dish.
Yeah.
But I want it bigger, and it would also be perfect. You make it big, and all these numbers you can spread them out. You can let them breathe. You can make them really nice and chunky. Maybe that's gonna be the next generation. If you think about it, right? If they're gonna make these 550, 5505, they're gonna make them out of white gold, loom filled. They're gonna need more space to play with. Maybe that's gonna be
Yeah.
the next generation. 10 years, guys.
Greggy
Set your clock.
Boy's right in what he says. He says Rolex rarely go backwards. They really rarely do, don't they? They upgrade to make the watch better and better and better, and they leave it to their little cousin, their little brother Tudor, to do all the retro stuff that we want Rolex to do. That's the way it is, isn't it? That's
Only backwards move I've ever seen is the Explorer.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Shano, $5 super chat. A pilot's watch with no quick change hours. That's you know what? That is actually interesting.
And
Are
this
they
emoji.
going to
Use this emoji?
the jumping hours? Do you think they're
Yeah,
gonna
what is that
add-
emoji? Tim, do that emoji as well. You got to do that emoji. What was
Over
that?
it.
What was the emoji?
This is the emoji.
I'll do it.
Russell.
Wait. Do it again.
Over it.
Over it.
Over it.
Don't want it.
Oh.
Don't want it. What's this?
Mike K, £4,
Hi, Mike.
49 cents. Russell, which mechanical watch would you trust to play tennis in, and how many games would you take it to break a flaky
How many
watch?
games would it take to break?
What is the official watch of tennis for you, Mad Watch Collector?
Well, listen, I've had
Some type of a
listen,
RM.
I'm using all kinds of watches. Yesterday I had my Black Bay 58 because I don't do a lot on a Tuesday. I had DW 6900, a G-Shock. G-Shock's the way to go, really. But my U50, my Zin U50 is, I mean, there's nothing that can break that thing. I mean, that I could run that over with a Boeing 747. I think it would only have a little dent in the sapphire. That is just an unbelievable thing. That thing would destroy the submarine in Hunt for Red October, and Sean Connery would be dead in the water with that thing. I absolutely love that one. That's a quality. Any watch really.
Hey.
All my watches are sporty, so I will watch. I don't really care. I don't really care about breaking them. You shouldn't really care about breaking your watches, and unless you've got an FP June or a snazzy dressy one, which we've had a little chat about dressy watches, haven't we?
People think that you're not supposed to wear the Rolex to play golf and tennis, but actually in their manual they actually say that you could.
Yes, I saw Tim Henman, my icon, my tennis idol, the one that made me pick up a racket in the 90s.
Yeah.
I saw him in an exhibition not long ago, and he wore a Explorer 39. 214270, and I thought, whatever's good for Tiger Tim is good for Russell, MWC.
Nice.
Well, Russell, I'm about to exhaust all of my tennis knowledge.
Oh, here we go.
Nothing. Hear
Come
it all.
Come
Venus, Serena, Roger Federer, Wimbledon. What about a Rolex Wimbledon?
Wimbledon dial.
Everything I know about tennis put together.
Well, yeah, that's absolutely fine. So that's because there was I can't remember if there's Canadians. There's Raonic. He's a great Canadian tennis player. I don't know too many others.
Well, I don't respect any Canadian who's not playing hockey. Why isn't he on the ice playing hockey like the rest of us?
Yeah, but listen. When you're playing with a not a round ball, it's more shaped of a sort of tablet or an aspirin. That's when you got to think, what the heck's going on here? Because I would like my apparatus to roll. I like football, squash, tennis, table tennis, badminton, shuttlecock, little weird thing. But I do love the hands. Sorry about that. Tim, what's your favourite sport? We know that Brittany is ice hockey. What's your
Ice
favorite?
hockey, but you should know, Russell, I play some mean table tennis. We need to play some table tennis together.
You know what? We should all go around Spencer's house because he's got an amazing table tennis table, and Spencer is bloody good at tennis, table tennis, bloody good at tennis. And Gavin, he's a lefty, and I couldn't return his serve. It was ridiculous.
Of course.
Very good. Very good. I love a bit of ping pong, me. Yes.
Ping pong.
Tim, do you have any sports you play?
I don't actually. Well, look, I used to be a swim coach. So did a lot of swimming. Well, it's not a sport that you play actually, but that's the thing that
you compete in it. Anything you compete in, yeah.
Exactly. I was first of all I was swimming for a swim team. Then I was teaching little kids how to swim, and then
little ones that big.
Yeah, they weren't that big.
Tiny kids there.
Yay,
tiny.
Yay big. It depends how far they're away from you. Just like those boxes. Look, Russ. You see those boxes behind Brittany?
Yeah.
They're actually freaking huge. Like
she's moving, aren't you? You're moving.
Look, not gonna believe. Look how big the boxes are. You like.
Or how small Brittany is. How small Brittany.
Yeah.
I'm just like a little bird.
Or how tiny Brittany is. You're not gonna believe how tiny Brittany. Look, they're massive.
My word. Good.
They look that big.
And it's got a big box. Brittany's got a big box.
Wow, that's superb, isn't it? So is the moving going to go all right? WG, it's going to go all right, is it? You're going to have a good move.
It's going all right so far, I think. Yeah, I think so. We're nesters, so we've got a lot of stuff. It's a lot more stuff than you realize that you accrue. We've got you'll see a whole box of just watch boxes. It's embarrassing.
Is that actually watch boxes? Is that actually watch boxes?
Exclusively.
Oh, I thought
exclusively watch boxes.
Can we see some of them? Can we see some of them?
We don't want to get them out. It probably took half an hour to get them in, Tim, didn't it?
That one's sealed up, so that's not opening.
Ooh. It's gonna take $100 super chat when we split it.
Chunkster,
we'll
open it. Love it.
Ooh.
Go on, Chunkster.
$20 super chat. Great guest and Tim. Okay, and Tim, two great guests and Tim. Please upvote people. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to tell people to upvote. I would really appreciate. By the way, do I put this $20 towards opening the letter from Archie?
I think
he didn't mention anything. But guys, $38 more. We're gonna open Archie's love letter to me. Archie Luxury wrote a letter for me.
When I'm out of beer, I need to go to bed.
Oh no! Quick, guys! I want Gringo to see what Archie wrote for me. Greggy boys.
I'll still be watching from bed. Anyways, go, Greggy boy.
Go! 5 pounds. Russ, Goat, Novak, Federer, or Rafa. Nobody can convince me otherwise that on their very best day, Novak is a goat. What say ye?
Is he the one who got in trouble for COVIDs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think he was blocked in Australia or something like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
He did a little fib. He did a little fib. I would say 100% a 31-year-old Roger Federer would beat a Novak Djokovic, in my view. I've seen all three of them live. I've seen Roger in a practice court. And Roger hits the ball like I don't think I've ever seen anyone hit a ball. Novak Djokovic has got sort of arms and skeletons that can bend and do things that I've never seen body can do. But I hate Novak Djokovic. I just don't like the man. I just don't like him. Just don't like him.
A nasty, vicious critter.
Yeah.
It's personal.
Yeah. Every time I saw him at Wimbledon, he's riles the crowd up. He's just... I just don't like him. He's bloody good though. I mean, there's no denying he's bloody good.
Oh man!
Give me Andre Agassi, Pete Sampras. Give me Boris Becker. Give me Goran. Give me all the oldies in the 90s. I love the 90s tennis players.
Luxembourg Washka says he played golf with 16,700 for years. Never had problems.
Good lad.
Yeah.
Good lad.
Pretty cool.
Has he got the bluesy on there?
Yes.
Good.
The two-tone pre-ceramic bluesy.
When
Beautiful,
the hell do you wear that? That is just
man. You know what? You
that's
actually have
mad.
advantage in playing golf because it's so distracting. It plays with the light.
Yeah, to yourself.
Yeah,
Just I'll try to putt it.
yeah. You
It's a
can't
bit
look away. You
bloody.
can't look away at the watch.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. Random question: how long would it take someone to be offered a milli at the AD? How much would they have to buy in advance? Easy or pain in the ass? A milli at the AD. It's not. It depends how big of a pain in the ass you are, right? Because sometimes they get like they really Rolex ADs. They really don't like kind of shitty customers. But Speedy, he's such a sweetheart. He's such a sweetheart. By the way, what was I talking to? Someone who's going to Honolulu. I was talking to someone.
I
My
wish I
AD.
was.
Oh, my
Bye.
AD, my sales associate Russ is actually going to be to Hawaii, and I said, "Hey, I know a guy in Hawaii. He'll take you out for beers." I was talking about Speedy Hernandez. There you go.
Good.
We can set him on the right track. Boom. You want the millie? Maybe my sales associate can help you out, man. I'll set you up.
Good. Meanwhile, give me a Milgauss. Yeah.
Mil.
Milgauss. Yeah.
I want the Milgauss redesigned. I want the Milgauss in this configuration with just the dial swap. Swap this, put the Milgauss in this case. Boom. Perfect.
I'm so stupid. I just figured something out in my head as we're talking about Milgauss.
Yes.
Milgauss is 1,000 Gauss, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Like a meal.
Like a
1,000
meal.
Gauss. I've just figured this out in my head. I don't know if this is the stupidest moment I've ever had, but I've just figured out the name.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Oh,
Mil.
It's a Gauss god.
Mil, yeah,
Um,
1,000, isn't it? Pray for Gringa. Pray for Gringa.
Pray. Milgauss. By the way, it does withstand 15,000 Gauss, though. There was a video, I think Hodinky or someone tested it against the Omega's equivalent, the Bumblebee.
Oh yeah.
Yep,
The
and they said,
Railmaster has the anti-magnetic as well, doesn't it? I'm pretty
yes,
sure.
yes,
Yeah.
I'd do 1,000.
yeah.
I'm quite surprised we've not talked about, I think, the brand we all want to talk about and the
patent,
release
which
we
one?
all want to talk about. Of course, the Hublot.
Oh, the Hublot released something.
Hublot's got some fun, colorful ceramics right now.
My.
Oh
I think
no!
of a pink and blue in my head.
Oh, square
not-
bang.
What the hell? That's
Square
that looks like
bang.
Santos. What the?
It's a Santos Richard Mille sort of Frankenstein thing.
Oh, what the? They got Tiffany blue ceramic.
Oh,
Fucking hell!
wow. Well,
Is this a ratings killer? Is it killing your ratings, Tim?
Oh, the
Oh,
ratings poison.
It's got an NH35 movement.
You know
inside.
what I'm just gonna do? I'm just gonna turn it on, let it play, and somebody has a super chat to turn it off to get it off the screen. That's right.
Oh my.
By the way, I can't stop the music. I can hear the music. You guys can't, but it's just blaring into my brain.
Super chat to stop the music. Super chat to stop the music
Stop
for
the
Tim.
music. Kill the voice in my head.
Oh my God. Well, we don't need to see too much.
Say what you want about Hublot. They're overpriced, horrible movements. They're overpriced for what they are. But their ceramics are great. They've done some innovative things with ceramics.
It's beautiful ceramic. Look at that. Sean O, $5 opinions on the watch winders. Oh, let them ride idle. I think.
Yes. The Big Bang. I've actually held a Big Bang, and they aren't too bad. They're not too bad. I'll give them it. They're not too bad.
I had a Big Bang once.
Did you? Did you go to hospital or did you?
It was only once. It was only once.
It was only once.
What do you think, Russ? What do you think about the watch winders? Do you believe in them or no?
No, I don't have any watch winders. I've got too many watches, but They're just clutter your room. And
Clutter.
like with you, have you got winders yourself, my friend?
Rene de La Ponce, thank you so much for killing the Hublot. Actually, I had one, but the thing is with the winders is that if you don't have the really expensive one, they're so loud. They just go.
Yeah, well, yeah. My brother's got one that does that, and that is just horrible. It's a bit like an Accutron.
I've never had a watch winder. I always thought it was a luxury I just didn't need. I always thought it's just a needed luxury. I just want to save up and buy watches I can't afford. So I've never found myself in that world. I probably would appreciate it if I had higher horology watches, like annual and perpetual calendars. But I don't. I have nothing even with a date. So it really, truly doesn't affect me at all.
No, that's
it's if you have like a perpetual calendar that you wear only like on the weekends, maybe it's good, but you have to set it right. You have to set your watch winder correctly. Otherwise, it's gonna get wacky. Paul Thorpe, the watch dealer. Whoa.
Paul Thorpe.
Go on, Paul. There he is. Loved his live today with Spencer.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Little and large, giving away pens and and bottles and mouse mats. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I wonder if you sold any watches, Paul. Did he sell any watches from you, mate? Because you did a good job. Yeah.
Good question. I only seen. I actually missed it because I was on the train. I was so excited to go to talk to my AD because I didn't know what was happening to my Air King. So I missed it. I was rewatching it. When Brittany went live, I was like, "Oh my god!" And Paul Thorpe did a live stream. Oh my god, I missed so much. It's quite a crazy day. And yesterday I live streamed for like 13 hours. I was sleeping like the dead.
Well, listen. This morning, wasn't it? The releases. I driving into work. I had you on. I was listening to you. Doing your live stream, and it was awesome.
Yeah, we were
and
like,
the release is here. Oh my god, fuck. The Rolex. Oh fuck. Roommate. Fuck. And She's
asleep.
Poor girl. Yeah.
Stop.
It's crazy. The casual watch reviews, $5. They just 41. The green dial is a winner.
Right.
Those are. Oh, it still exists. Right? Yeah. It survived the calling. The calling.
Yeah.
What do you think of the platinum though?
The platinum date. It's a killer.
Sexy.
Killer watch.
So freaking sexy, and I love it. Yeah.
Freaking killer.
What did you I know your thoughts on the yeah, it's very nice, isn't it? Very nice. Ooh. Your thoughts on the round the wrong way upside down GMT. What was your thoughts on it, Tim? I didn't get your fuck. It's on the other side. Whoa.
Hey, Paul. Welcome to the show.
Hello, mate.
Thank you so much. Good evening, Gringo. Good evening, Russ. How you doing, mate? Tim? I'm not going to come on the hog I'm only going to be here for 5 or 10 minutes. But I just want to come and say hello.
It's all cool. Gringo gotta go.
I gotta go. Don't worry about it.
Russ gotta go.
That's it. So as soon as I get in, you're all leaving.
We leave together. We ride and die together.
Is that the effect that I have on people?
Hey.
I'll tell you what, you know what we should do? We should really stitch Tim up and we should all just go together.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, let's do that. Let's and no, it's okay. I got some people in the back room who will join me after you guys gone. I got my regular panelists. They're being very patient, giving me some time.
Tim, before they go, I just want to ask Russ and Britt very quickly, very, very quickly, because I've only just got out of the shower and I've just seen the stream. What is you guys' opinion on the GMT? That's the big one. I want to know.
The Riddler, you mean? On the Riddler.
The Riddler.
Yeah. I don't personally understand it, Paul.
Right. I can't say that I understand it.
It's a very questionable decision by Rolex to release that watch.
You know, I you know, lefties need a watch, don't they? Lefties need a watch. And what I can't get my head around is the date and the Cyclops on the same side as of that crown.
Oh, we explained it.
Yes, Tim, you explained it. So so that when you've got your cuff, you can see the half of the watch and you've got the date. You know, while you're holding your phone and it's telling you the date anyway. But yeah,
exactly. Have you ever worn the left-hand drive?
I've had a CWC left-hand drive, but didn't have a date. It didn't have a date, but
because they're I find them kind of comfortable because like
yes,
the crown guard doesn't see. It's like, look, if I put on my Ploprof for a minute that I've got here, right, that's kind of left-hand drive really in many respects. Because look, if you was to turn that around, right, hold on, that's now upside down. Okay. And what would happen is that the crown guard would like dig in my wrist.
Yeah.
But Paul, there's an easy fix. They don't have to do it the left-hand drive. Look, I did it. Look, I have a sermon right here. Boom, left-hand drive. Bam. Easy. You see that? Yeah, all you have to do is just wear the watch upside down. It's all cool.
Down. Yeah. But guys, I tell you what, I think a lot of people have missed why Rolex have done that. I've just released a video about 20 minutes ago, and I'm talking about Rolex's marketing genius. And for me, they've just blown it out of the water with this today. They are so clever at what they do. They're so clever.
Yeah.
And
this came out of the left field.
This come out, and let me tell you guys, right, that watch in the future. Can you look? Let's just pretend that watch was released 50 years ago, right? And it only lasted for say 2 or 3 years. What is that watch worth today?
There is one, and it's worth $500 million.
And here's the thing. Here's the other thing, right? I'm predicting a huge price on that watch. And I just want everyone to know, because some people are saying I'm encouraging it. Absolutely not. I detest the fact that watch is going to be ridiculous money, but we're just talking about the real world. That is what is going to happen.
We were saying it.
Realistic. It's being realistic, isn't it?
Yeah. It's the truth. I mean, are they worth it? No, I don't believe they are worth it. And I say that to all my grey dealer mates. How the hell are you getting that money for that watch? I don't believe in it, but they do.
Yeah. Well, I'm chafing against it being called the Joker, and I just want it to be called the Shrek more than anything in my life.
The Riddler.
Or the Riddler. Sorry, the Riddler. I want it to be the Shrek so bad, but everyone's making it the Riddler. I echo every single thing Russ said. There's something just off-putting about it when you look at it. And I don't think it's the left-hand drive itself. It's just the date being over there. It feels my brain can't handle it. And maybe in 4 weeks' time, it will be able to handle it. But right now, my brain is like trying to reconcile what I'm looking at.
I think
it's upside down. It's upside
down.
Know,
Tim was saying it. We were saying it before, Paul, that Rolex don't bring out a watch that's better than anything else in their range. They bring out a watch that you want as well as the one that you want before. You know what I mean? And this is completely different to maybe if you wanted a GMT. This is something different. This isn't going to come around that often.
You can have
I can see
3 GMTs in your collection now. You can have the Batman, the Pepsi on the Jubilee. They're different because one is on the Oyster, the other one is on the Jubilee. And then you can have this one because it's freaking left hand. It's a freak.
The producer Gavin Riddler.
Gav, that's great. That was
Gavin came out with that.
Top with that one.
Right, lads. I would love to stay in this conversation, but my husband is calling me to go to bed, and I need to go to bed. We're moving tomorrow. We're he's soon house tomorrow.
Take it easy, Britt.
See you, Brittany.
We love you, Britt.
Oh,
Good
I
night.
love you guys. Thank you for having me. It was so great to see you all. And may the British invasion continue on Tim Wright's Watch channel. Bye, guys.
You take it easy.
See you later. I tell you what, I think this is going to be a watch for me. Just one sec. I just want to WhatsApp Gav. Hold on a minute. I tell you what, I think this is going to be. I think this is going to be a real collector's watch. I think a lot of people are going to. Again, people might not like this when I say it. Just saying it as I see it. I think this is going to be a watch that a lot of people want to buy and put away because it's like. And I also think it's a watch that when they buy it, they're going to put it on, and it's actually going to feel a whole lot better and look a whole lot better than what they think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be very comfortable. I'm wearing my Cermet right now upside down, and I love it. That's how I'm going to wear my watches from this point on. I don't care. I don't even set the time on my watches. So I don't know why I even bothered wearing them the right way. It was stupid. I checked the time on my phone. So what the hell? Guys, listen to me. Follow. That's the new trend. Wear your watches upside down. It's so much more comfortable. Your wrist will thank you.
My mate Danny in Spain was really quick. Within 5 minutes of the release this morning, he sent me that picture. Said, "I've already got the new GMT." So it's just the Batman upside down.
Exactly.
Quality.
Oh my god.
Well, Adrian said, didn't he, Tim, that it's not just a movement that's been twisted 180 degrees. It's actually been re-engineered to do that.
Yeah, he said that Rolex made a huge deal about it. They said it took them. It was a feat of engineering to put it on that other side.
Oh, Paul, gosh, got to talk about the Pussycat. Come on now, what's the Pussycat's
But then he followed
name?
it up with Rolex always says that.
This is spiky.
Oh, you have a cat? What?
Love a pussycat.
Oh my god.
How many pussycats you got, Paul? How many pussycats?
We got let me think. Two
pussycats. I got two pussycats.
My daughter's got 7 at the moment. She's just had kittens.
Wow.
Yeah. Crazy around her house, mate. I've got to tell you.
You love your animals, don't you? You love your animals.
I love a bit of pussy, mate.
I second that.
Good.
I love some
excellent
as well.
Well, there you go.
What are you laughing at, Russ?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm a fragile and naive young man.
It's gone 9 o'clock, isn't it? It's gone 9 o'clock.
Hey, listen. There's nothing wrong with a bit of cock as well.
No,
Russ, I watched your video last night. Which one was it? It was brilliant, mate. Oh God, it was so good. I can't remember which one it was, but I know I was watching it, and it was great, mate. I think you're a real breath of fresh air in this Watch YouTube community,
thank you,
mate.
man.
Keep it up. You're going to be full time. You're going to be full time within 6 months.
You reckon? No,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
The
thing is with YouTube, like Tim and like Jody at Just One More Watch, your channel could go. You could do something wrong, and your channel could go, and then your revenue stream's all gone. Then, and then what the heck do you do then? I mean, you, Paul, I know Tim, you have as well, and I have. We've worked bloody hard to get where we have on this YouTube journey. Yeah. And for it to go up in smoke now would be a kick in the nuts, absolutely kick in the nuts.
I think to be fair, you'd have to do something, I mean, like all those channels that did get deleted during that moment of madness a few months
ago. The calling.
Yeah, they all got their channels back. I don't think anyone actually lost their channel for good.
No, definitely not.
But
made you think though.
You never know.
Yeah,
you're
right.
Know.
That's one. When I used to sell a lot on eBay, I used to sell a lot of my watches on eBay. And at one stage, I was far too reliant on eBay, and it did used to worry me that they can just cut you off just like that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Just like that.
I absolutely love it. I love the fact that I've met the likes of you boys, the likes of Gavin. I absolutely love Gav at that Watch Guy London. Just a top guy, Spencer, and just Gringa, just so many people, Average Joe, just so many amazing people, and like watch nerds just like me, and it's something very strange. I have to say it's all down to lockdown. If it wasn't for lockdown, I wouldn't be here right now speaking to you at 11 o'clock on a live stream. But no, I absolutely love it, and it's been an.
I'll tell you what video it was. It was your unboxing of that new Seiko, and
the new Seiko.
Yeah, you're getting me interested in cheaper watches. You can pack that up.
I told you to look at a Doxa. A Doxa 300, Paul. I know you got to get used to your cheaper watches with your Omegas, but this is a couple of grand. It's a good old beta watch you could run around with. But a Doxa 300, it was the first diver to have an orange dial. And it was, Doxa made the first, what was it called? Helium escape valve in the 300T. So you'd have some history on your wrist. And it's something to have a little go at, have a look at.
I'll tell you what, if you buy one and wear it for a couple of months, I might buy it off you and say it belonged to the Mad Watch Collector.
All right, do that.
You can stick the price up a bit, Russ.
Oh, I see your game. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'll do a little signature on the back of it. Yeah, can't get it
my
off.
watches go down in value when people don't even know by me. They devalue by 50%.
I want that black Pro Prof. I know it's gonna fit me like a neck brace. But I just absolutely love the look of it. It's so tally. It's
I've got
just
to be honest with
brilliant.
you. The last time I see something as tally as that, I was in the Ann Summers shop.
I know. Yeah.
But I am slowly. I've got to be honest with you, right? I've got to tell you the way it is. And someone said to me the other day, I think I've been hanging around with Paul Pluto too much. I just said, I've got to be honest with you. Twice.
I gotta be honest with you.
I've got to tell you as it is, right? I'm a big
just wait
man.
when you start telling people, where is the fun? Where is the fun?
Yeah. Hey Kelly, how you doing? This is now my favorite watch. I kid you not.
It's freaking beautiful.
These Plo Profs are now my go-to watch.
They were a huge bargain. They still might be kind of bargain-ish, but if you keep talking about it, Paul, then normal people won't be able to pick them up.
Yeah, the one thing I wanted to do when I was at the London Watch Show is to just meet you. And then also, I wanted to twist that bezel, mate. Could you put it next to the mic and give it a twist? Let's have a listen.
Let me turn the mic up a little bit.
Oh, here we go. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Sounds like is it a 60 click?
Do you know what? I haven't counted, but it probably is.
Tim sounds like a 120. Yeah. What you wearing, Tim? What's that?
Wearing the left-hand drive Sermon.
Yeah.
The new limited edition left-hand drive.
Very nice.
Sorry,
Love it.
Peter. I've got to say,
I'm ahead of the curve on this one.
I've been guilty of talking about Rolex far too much in the past, not because I love them. I love AP. But right now, I'm putting this on. It's actually saving me money because I don't have to drive to the safe deposit box 4 times a week.
Yeah.
You get the AP out for a couple of hours.
Yeah, exactly. What I like, Paul, is you are more than comfortable wearing it. You know what I mean? You are comfortable wearing it, and you're proud of it, and that's the way it should be for bloody watches, for Christ's sake.
Well, I don't want to just promote all the stuff that I like that's 20, 30, 40, 50 grand. It's not, that's not within everyone. I mean, I think most people can aspire to something like that without breaking the bank.
Yeah.
Yes, Christian, OP39. I've seen that somewhere. Thank you, hit the apex. Christian saying, Paul, my local pre-owned Rolex dealer was robbed today in Malden, Essex. 70 grand for watches taken.
Jeez.
Gutted for them, lovely family business. Christian, if you know those people, ask them to get in touch with me, mate, and I'll try and help them out.
I do love Hans. I do love Hans' little comment there. The old the Plo Prof looks like a Millennium Falcon.
It's got a little bit of that, yeah.
Yeah, it does have like an 80s futuristic type thing going on. It's quality.
And I like that as well. And the other thing is, if you get robbed, you know that there's got to be at least 2 of them to carry it away.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. There's enough edges on there to kill them as well.
I'm a little bit disappointed in Omega for making the new Ultra Deep because they already have the Ultra Deep. It's the Plo Prof. They didn't need to make the Ultra Deep. They just needed to
probably done without.
It's a desired, it's a desired taste, the Plo Profo, isn't it? I mean,
very much so.
How do you market it? You can't market that to your basic watch lover, really. But it's quality though.
It's a specialist. It's a specialist piece.
Definitely.
I think what they probably are a bit fed up with is that they've just released this new Ultra Deep that I actually haven't seen yet. They've invited me in to see it.
Cool.
That's the first. Me being invited into an authorised dealer. Normally they stand at the door, stopping me from coming in. But they've invited me in to see it. But they're probably a bit peed off that when I say promoted it, I've not like promoted it because they're giving me anything. I'm just telling everyone how much I love it.
Yeah.
I know they've sold a lot, and that these discontinued ones of like you can't get them now, whereas before they were available. So they probably would have preferred that I waited and got an Ultra Deep. But I'm going to try one and see how much I like it. If I like it, I'll buy one.
Cool. Boys, I've got to go now. I've got to go now,
Russ, look after yourself, Russ.
Yeah, nice to see you guys.
Hey.
And thanks for having me on your stream, mate.
Thank you so much for jumping on. Hope to do this live stream with
please,
you sometime soon.
Cool, man.
Cool. Yep. Got your WhatsApp. You Talk to you later. Wow, quite a day. Wow. Paul, what do you think? What do you think of the new releases? What excited you the most?
What excited me the most was my admiration for the way in which Rolex managed to boss the watch world without a lot of people even realizing what they're doing.
Yeah.
I think they were very clever. They didn't discontinue the Platinum or the John Mayer Daytona.
Yes.
I think that new Air King is an absolute surefire winner. And Adrian over at Bark and Jack, I just watched his video. Adrian's got it bang on the money. That dial is a killer on the new Air King. Absolutely, really liking that a lot. Let's just have a look at that dial, Tim.
Fuck.
Them new, the 05, etc., 55. I mean, beautiful.
Perfectly symmetrical. They put the loom in the 369. They made it sports. They made it feel sports because without the crown guards, it felt a little bit of as if it was not a professional model. Now with the crown guards and the flip lock, gotta love those touches.
Love that. I mean, for me, the only thing that they could possibly do to improve on that watch now, because I think that watch is just about perfect now. Yeah. The one thing that they may be able to do to it is perhaps improve on that bezel a little bit. But a lot of people will like that, the less is more. But can you imagine that with, the fluted bezel is a bit too dressy. But look, maybe they put it on the Sky Dweller. But can you imagine that with a white gold fluted bezel?
You're asking too much, Paul. I'm sorry.
That would look crazy.
You know what they might do though? A two-tone.
Yeah.
Okay, that I can see two-tone happening on that easily because they did the two-tone Explorer 1. They could put the two-tone in this one. I was hoping for this one in 43 size, in the bigger size. That didn't happen. Fine. But the way I'm looking at it right now, another thing they could do is, so right now the other numbers, they're not loomed. The regular numbers, the 05. Fair enough. Doesn't have to be loom, but I'm thinking in the 10-year span when they're going to look to upgrade this, probably they could make those numbers out of loom as well. That could be cool. I don't know. I mean, right now it just feels like it's just a nice, robust watch.
Yeah, I like it. I think that's definitely a hit.
Yeah.
I think the new green dial
different enough.
Day is a hit. Yeah. The platinum day date's a hit. The green and the blue dial date justs are a hit. The new yellow gold Yachtmaster I think will work. And something else. This is what I admire. I nearly said like. It's not necessarily what I like, but this is what I admire about Rolex. Yeah, their most exciting releases they haven't even put on the website.
Yes, the day date with the day just with the green dial, the day date with the green dial. And the Yachtmaster with the Falcon's eye.
Yeah.
How sexy is that?
There is a Daytona with a cognac bezel and hour markers.
What?
And there is like for want of a better expression, a tutti frutti Yachtmaster as well.
Oh yeah. There was the gummy bears but that one looks very class. Wait, which color configuration was the Daytona?
Pardon me, say that again.
The Daytona. You said that there's a new Daytona. What was the
Daytona has? It won't be on the website.
Oh,
They
it's
don't
not on
put.
the. Oh,
No, they
then
don't
you're
put.
talking about the special, the off
Yeah,
ledger
this is.
pieces.
Yeah, exactly. This is how confident they are. They don't even put them on the website.
Yeah.
They're so special. They give them a feeling of being so special. They keep them under the counter for their special customers.
Super mega
And
VIPs.
the marketing, the mentality and the marketing and the mind games behind it is just, you just got to stand back and admire it, love them or hate them.
Yeah. Yeah. They discontinued all the Cellinis except the moon phase. Let's be honest, because those were garbage.
Yeah.
Putting it lightly, it was garbage.
Well, it's a waste of manufacturing time for them.
Yeah.
You know, to when you consider what they could be making, if they're wasting manufacturing time on the Cellini range, it makes sense.
Waste of resources. Yeah. And is the Permaster still exists? Oh, it's gone.
No, I think the Pearl Masters, again, you don't often see them, a lot of them on the website.
Well, before the release, there was a Pearl Master section. Now there is no Pearl Master.
Is there no Pearl Master section? Right, okay.
Wow, look at this. Because Pearl Master was like here sandwiched between like the Cellini and stuff.
Lance has come out. Lance Thruster there. Has Rolex increased their prices today? I actually didn't look, Tim. Was there any...
No, I haven't.
So busy today.
I think the thing is, people look at the. So, for example, if you look at the left-hand drive, actually it's like $1,000 more expensive. It's it's $1,150 versus. Let's see what the regular. Well, actually, to see the other one, I have to configure. Let's see. Oh, so you can get it on Jubilee or the Oyster. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see here. 11,250. All right, variants. Now they got this new confusing website. 11,250. Okay, so what about the Pepsi? 11. So it's $500 more expensive for the left drive.
What I want people to do tonight is to imagine. She's still not on.
Thank you so much for jumping on. Really, really appreciate it.
What I think people need to understand tonight is try and imagine that left-hand drive GMT as an old 16710 or something. You know, imagine it in years gone by. What would that watch be worth today? Just like the old root beer that at one time you could not give away. It was like, buy a sub from me and I'll give you a root beer free of charge. And now look at them.
Brittany, £4.49 super chat. This is for the letter fund. I want to see Archie luxury letter. Guys, we're $33 away from opening Archie's love letter to me. Come on, guys, let's get it done. Let's open the letter, see what Archie wrote for me. Maybe there's even money in here. I've been saving this. Did you
see that super chat that Roman sent me this morning?
Yeah.
Wow.
Huge.
What a gentleman, eh?
That's a maximum super chat on YouTube.
He sent me a text after and said, "But Vegas is expensive. You're going to need it."
Yeah. By the way, Paul, I have a contact for you. I'll send you his details today. I'll send you his details. Also, Archie called me today and wanted to follow up. He sent the invoice to Spencer. He wanted to make sure you get for the advertisement, for the ad placements.
Oh, is that for Spencer?
Yeah.
Oh,
Spencer bought some ad placements, and he wanted to make sure.
So where has he sent the invoice?
He emailed it to Spencer, I think.
Oh, okay.
So just he wanted to make sure that you guys got it. But I told him, hey, man, Rolex has just came out. They're not checking email. There's too much excitement happening.
I tell you something. I was with Spencer today, because I was on the live stream. His
office
is, I mean, it's you've been there, Tim. It's some setup he's got, right?
Yeah.
Those phones are ringing non-stop. Good night, Brittany. those phones are ringing non-stop every second of the day, and everyone wants to speak to Spencer. You know, it's really, really hard for him. He actually looked a bit drained to me today. I felt a little bit sorry for him.
Yeah.
But I wanted to talk about Archie's video the other night. Boy, oh boy. Do you know something?
Yeah.
I found that video quite touching.
Yes.
It was almost like he'd found himself at last. It was almost like it was almost like he wanted to be loved, and he realized that people do love him.
Yeah.
And there's no need to be sometimes the way he's been in the past. And it was really nice to watch and listen to him. And I'm sure you feel the same. I'm quite pleased to have been able to give him that in his life.
Oh yeah, Paul. I knew him for quite some time before I put you guys together, and I know that there's a lot of love that he can give, and I know how kind of I could see why he was lashing out and the way he was behaving, because there's a lot of people who try to, this hobby, this brings out the best and the worst of people, and he was afraid. He was extremely afraid. He was burnt so many times that there's a lot of fear in there, and bringing him out was so important to kind of show him that actually even the people who maybe seem like they don't like you, that they do appreciate everything that he has done for the community, because I don't think it would be the same without him. It wouldn't be the same without him.
Absolutely. And you know something, Tim, look, me and Archie go back a long way, and we've not been or let me tell you, Paul will tell you, we started off in a very bad way.
Yes.
A very bad way. But look, I'm listening. I'm always the sort of person that's willing to forgive and forget, as long as it's not too awful. And I'm glad that I sat there and watched that video in bed the other night, and I felt a sense of pride.
Yeah.
I felt that, what, this is a new man. This is someone that's found something in life, and I really, really enjoyed that moment.
He has done like so much for me. Like, I wouldn't have my watch if I wasn't watching his videos. And when I started joining his live streams, and then I started doing my stuff and bringing you guys together, and then seeing that blow up, and then when we met up in Brighton, we had that conversation, and trying to repair the relationship, I thought like this was like the happiest time, seeing you guys together at the London Watch Show in person, seeing all the people come out and thank him, and want to take a picture with him, and it's just it made me really happy to see him so happy. And we had a lot of private kind of conversation. We were sharing bed with him. I was in the same bed next to him. We were talking about it, and he's like, he was afraid. He was afraid to come because he thought maybe some people would like come after him. You never know. There's some crazy people, but he was really, really genuinely touched. And actually, look at this. 4.9 is fine. $5 put the towards the Archie's Dear John letter. Luxembourg watch guy, £10 for the letter fund. Hi, Paul, Gringa, and Tim. Thank you so much. And Terry Civil Watch Austin, £28. Go on then, Tim. Open it. Well said, Paul, about Archie. Let's open the letter, guys. Let's open the letter. Let's see it. Let's see what is in here. Okay. Well, it's a classic Archie. Oh, it says Italia. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Oh, wait. There's something in there. Something in here. Let's see it. What is that says?
Invoice. It's an invoice.
It's an invoice. It's my favorite smell. It says my favorite smell. We were trying on some fragrances at the oh my god. That's That's a little bit of his favorite perfume that he put on a Cartier card. It's incredible. My favorite, that's his favorite fragrance. See here, I can't read this. Gonna have to help me out, guys. To Artem. Go, you know my name. Okay. It's hard. Paul, can you read that?
To Artem, thanks for our amazing trip. I greatly appreciate your help. We will be together for years. Relocate to South Korea. 5 will something I can't quite read it. Asia. Love RTAC3.
Wow. Wow. And there's the picture. So cool. Well, Asia. We will explore. Explore.
Thanks,
We will explore
JZW21.
Asia.
Thank you, mate.
Wow. Because my roommate, she wanted us to move to Korea, and I was like, why should I? But now I'm gonna move to Korea. I'm gonna be halfway closer to Archie. We're gonna go around the world and make videos together. How cool would that be? It's an awesome fragrance, by the way. Cartier.
So, Tim, are you going to follow us in Vegas, or are you going to come out, or what are you doing?
Unfortunately, I'm going to Greece at that time, so I can't join you guys. I would
Okay.
love to join you, but my roommate, she was very angry with me. When I even suggested, I said, "Hey, how about instead of going to Greece, we go to Vegas? We can spend 2 weeks there. You guys
Yeah.
will be there for a couple of days, and then we can go on and explore Vegas together." But she did not. Tell you this, she did not like that idea at all, at all. So she had a bit of a So I have to go on. I can't. But next time I will 100%. I will join you guys in Brighton. When is the Brighton show coming up? If that's coming up.
Okay, right. Let me just say before I answer that, guys, I am reading your comments in the comment section. Thanks so much for a lot of those nice things. The question about Brighton. Watch this space. I mean, look, there's stuff happening. I've got so much going on at the moment, Tim. I need a couple of employees.
Yes.
The trouble is that the job don't pay enough to employ them, and there's not many people that fancy working for free. So I'm struggling. It's like struggling with everything that's going on. I get requests for stuff every day that I always try and fulfill, but there's so many unpaid hours in this job, and I have got a family life. But watch this space. We hope to do something.
Okay. It's as soon as you have any details, you let me know, because if it wasn't for I like how OC said, "Unfortunately, I'm going on vacation with my wife."
OC, just send her on her own and come to Vegas.
I know, right?
She probably won't even notice, mate. My wife wouldn't even notice if I wasn't there.
By the way, OC is right now in Vegas.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. That's so
OC,
funny.
stick is a little tip. Go to, not a tip, just a little, do this for yourself. $50 on green on the roulette wheel. Just give it a go. $50.
$50.
And if you win, let me know. If you lose, don't tell me.
Yeah, that would be cool. Make a video about it. Oh, no, they don't let you record it.
Here comes the cat again.
Oh. Wow. Archie looked after by Paul. Yeah. It was such a this London Watch show was incredible. I have so much footage to go through and try to stitch it into some type of a movie now. Unfortunately, I wasn't even able to start because of all the releases, so I had to be on top of this.
How long are you hoping that's going to be, this Archie, the movie? How long are you hoping it's going to be?
Well, look, I think I got about 3 or 4 hours of footage. I'm going to try to beat it down to about an hour and a half. Make it actually like a feature film length. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that people kind of already saw, but I'm going to try to stitch it into something that makes coherent sense. So people, because there's like a live stream, I'm going to take stuff from the live stream because there's some people who saw the live stream. There's people who didn't, and they're not gonna bother to find that bit that's really important. And I'm hoping that people will rewatch this film whenever they wanna be kind of travel back in time and see what it was like when Archie came to uh he came to London for the first time. So I'm excited. I'm excited to give people something that they can keep going back to, not just because like we do a live stream. It's great. The live stream is great when it's live, when it's happening. But after it's done, it's done. So I don't
Daniel's
know.
got a good point there. Daniel's got a very good point.
Yeah.
Have Sheen to do the narration.
Oh my God! If oh my God! If I could get a Sheen for some, let me write this down. Actually, maybe I can talk to a Sheen. I can write him a few lines, and he will stitch it in there. Because unfortunately, Sheen wasn't able to make it. But maybe we can include him this way. Maybe I can have even Brittany do a line or two.
Do you know what? That would be a good idea to actually get a few people to do a line or two.
Yeah.
Brittany,
Sheen, maybe Adrian will even do a line. That would
Adrian,
be cool.
I'm sure Adrian would do a little something. I mean, these guys are really busy, but it's got to be, you know, Kelly could do something, you know, just to be a bit of fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Because it will also be cool to have people do a bit of a reaction to what they thought of Archie in London because people were watching all the live streams, and what were their expectations? Like everyone who's doing YouTube, they should do a little video about did it meet their expectations? Did Archie totally blew it, or they were surprised about how he was? You know, that is really cool. By the way, Paul, watch the video that Archie released today about the prawns, because some people are curious whether it's real or not.
The prawn?
Yeah, because he was with his son, and then on the table next to him, there someone left some prawns that didn't finish the prawns.
He didn't eat it.
He did. And people don't know whether he did or not. And so,
well, I've got the
answer
to that. I've got the answer to that. I know what the answer is. Yes, it is true.
He doesn't like waste.
He doesn't like waste, and I've seen it with my own eyes. That is one of the things that really surprised me.
Yeah, it's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
He's really into recycling, and let's be honest. Like I wouldn't order prawns because they make me even more hungry after I had them. They're expensive. So, and he made a big deal about it in the video. Man, you can't just let that go to waste. There's some people who do not appreciate what they have. It's really funny. And the Pizza Gate, it's in the file. Of course, the Pizza Gate is in the especially because Red Shovel and Archie made up since then. So there's no reason to
so you expecting like an invite to the Oscars or BAFTA in the UK? You know, I mean, are you expecting like some kind of award or?
We're gonna make some trailers for it to build up the hype to the movie. Then we're gonna do a premiere. It would be really cool if we can get everyone like post that this movie is gonna premiere at this time. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna set the date, and if everyone can kind of announce it, that send the link. Oh, this movie, it's coming out. It's gonna be here, and then everyone could be watching it together in the chat or during stream, watching it together with friends.
Yeah. Hit the Apex is asking, did we have fun? Absolutely hit the Apex. We certainly did. Tim, what a shame that, you know what, YouTube like miss a trick, I think. They should be you should be able to put a video up on YouTube and there's like a $1 fee to watch it.
Yeah, it's not available yet. Yeah. That would be really cool. Like a donation. Like, yeah. Interesting.
You know, look, if you want to watch this video,
yeah,
you know, the first minute is free.
You have to make
and if
a
you want to
donation.
continue, you have to pay $1 or something. I mean, like, what's $1? You know, I
Interesting.
mean, if you want to watch a video,
Yeah.
as long, you know, I don't mean
Like a
like
theater.
30-second video or a 5-minute video, but if it's something that someone has, if it's over 30 minutes long, someone's
Yeah.
obviously put a lot of time and effort into it, because, you know, people might not realize this, but I reckon for every minute that you upload on YouTube, you probably have to work about 15 to 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, especially on this type of thing that I'm going to be working here. It's not easy. It is not easy.
That is
I've
a lot of work.
I spend about 3 hours just organizing the files, and that's not even half the files that I have. So
yeah. And then what you'll do is you'll edit it, and then you'll get ideas as you're editing, and you'll think that would really improve that film. I've got to do that. But then you realize that videography that you want to produce, that editing that you want to do, is going to take you a long time.
Yeah.
And you may even have to go back and change something else for that to fit. And it's one big jigsaw puzzle.
Oh yeah. It is a scary thing for me to even start. So
do you know what you do realize?
Out.
Being a YouTuber, I tell you what you do realize is when you watch a TV series like Netflix, and you watch a show, and you look at just one scene, and you think, shit, how long did that take to film that one 5-second scene with all the people in it, with all the backgrounds, the photography? It's crazy how much time that
you have to have the lighting right, the audio right, everything has to be perfect.
Unbelievable.
And the way they're using cameras, they need autofocus. Oh, no, it's not autofocus. It's all manual focus, because sometimes they're doing these tracking shots and you can't have autofocus. So there's a guy and he has to be manually focusing the lens. Oh my God. It's
crazy.
It's insane.
It's crazy.
Shano, $2 super chat. The TPG split should be interesting.
What did you make of
well, I mean, it's kind of like what we expected,
Anthony's
right?
video this week.
Yeah. Anthony
No, I mean the admission.
You mean the one on wait. The one on the Timepiece Gentleman video, or which one? The Marcos video, or there's another video?
No, the one where he admits to the accusations
that he was working as
this Travis pseudo name that he was using.
Well, I don't really care. I think work is work, right? You do what you can. I think we have a society where we have a bit of stigma, right? And this type of work is looked frowned upon. But I think, listen, I mean, that's the oldest profession in the world, no?
Yeah, I mean, I've got to be honest. It came. People were asking me my opinion on this Travis, and I'm like, what are they on about? I didn't even know what they was talking about, because I don't actually watch a lot of YouTube apart from the lives. I mean, I was talking with Roman the other week, and we was just honest with each other. I said, Roman, I don't watch you. He said, no, I don't watch you either. We haven't got the time.
Yeah.
Right? Do you know what I mean?
You have the time.
No, if I want to speak to Roman, I'll pick the phone up, but I don't watch his channel, and it's the same with me. So I don't watch Anthony's videos.
Yeah.
I haven't watched an Anthony video for, I can't even remember the last Anthony video that I actually watched until the other night. So people were saying to me, what's this about Travis? And I'm thinking, like, who the hell were they on about? And then
Travis?
It all came together, and I realized what was going on.
I haven't seen the video. I only heard people talk in the chat. That's all that I get my information from. That's why I'm like, I mean, Anthony betrayed Marco Weston. Rolex sucker punched me. The next fluted platinum bezel. Oh my God.
See, I don't know because I haven't watched any of it.
Yeah, I know that there was a split between them. I watched the Marco video because I messaged Anthony. And this thing is just, this whole thing, I thought it's either someone created a fake account and they tried to create some type of a thing about Anthony, and then if it's real, then who really cares? To me, it's like, so what? I mean, that's the oldest
Mark
profession.
says it. Mark the Shark says, laughing out loud, 2 watch YouTubers have no idea what the biggest watch tuber is doing. Got it. Do you know what, Mark? I'll tell you something. It's like I don't know what country you're in, but it's like in this country, soccer players, footballers, whatever you want to call them, right? You often say to them, "Oh, did you see the game last night?" They go, "I didn't watch it." Right, and the reason they didn't watch it is because that's their job.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you don't do your job and then go home and watch your job. You go home to do something else. And I think honestly, most YouTubers don't watch other YouTubers' videos in general. I tend to go to bed and watch a bit of live, so that because of the time frame.
Yeah,
I'll usually pop you on or Archie, and have a quick look before I go to bed. Greggy boy, how you doing, mate? When trolling a YouTuber actually ends up massively affecting their livelihood, things have gone too far. Couldn't agree more, Greggy. There are people out there at the moment that are just, frankly, I'm going to say it, vile behaviour. And at the bottom line is what Anthony has done. I texted Anthony yesterday. It's the first time I've spoken to him for a while. And my message was simple to him. Look, Anthony, your personal life is nothing to do with me. You know,
exactly.
So it's like, for me, it's no big deal. The guy has made mistakes. My biggest fear for him has always been his security. And I've told him that.
Yeah, that's what he should be worried about, really. Daniel Katz, $2.79 super chat. I'll get you a hold of Jean Leo editor. Thank you. I'm not sure who that is, but and I destroyed that super chat apparently. OC is coming after you now. Oh my god. What do you guys take on that? Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's going to be a big seller. Well, I say a big seller if you can get them, but it's going to be.
Yeah,
it's going to be big money. That's for sure. Do you know what? I'm bored with Rolex, mate.
Yeah.
In many ways, I'm you know.
I'm excited about this green left drive thing. I think
I'm excited about that.
But Paddock has been very disappointing. I don't know what your thoughts are on Paddock.
Sorry, I'm just reading a couple of the comments.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going to reply. I'm not wasting my breath on one or two of those comments. They're just total bullshit. Greggy boy has a watch that would excite me. I'm not going to mention it because he might not want me to.
He's on the wait list, right?
No, it's not a Rolex. You guys. But for me, Rolex, I'm just bored with the whole scene of not being able to get anything. I used to love dealing Rolex, mate, but because I used to get Rolex at a discount. So if you was my customer, you come to me and say, "Can you get me a sub? I'll get you one with 10% off."
Yeah.
Everyone's a winner. I'm happy. You're happy. It's everyone was a winner.
Horological Freddy Krueger, $2 super chat. Paul, help me. My skin is aging in dog years. Thank you, Horological Freddy
Krueger. Not much I can do with that, I'm afraid.
I love that guy. He's too funny. Terry in New York, I'm not too crazy about the new Rolex. Look, I mean, that's the Rolex. That's the standard Rolex release. I think it's not. They don't want to turn away people from their old stuff, and their stuff. They're timeless. They're creating things that will always be classic. If they discontinue this left drive thing, it's going to be insane. They're kind of planting the seeds for the future. They're looking back a little bit. I mean, it's I thought it was actually they introduced way too much stuff. This is too exciting for Rolex, right?
Yeah, I'm just looking at some of these comments. There's some proper fucking idiots on there, mate. I'm sorry, I don't usually use bad language, right? But look,
yeah,
I mean, look, listen, I'll tell you what, I will give them an hard on, right? I'll give them what they want. I'll give them a response. This is going to be the highlight of their day. Right,
Yeah.
Paulie, for a start, let me just tell you something, pal, right? I'm not bothering to respond to your comments because I don't want to waste my breath, right? And as far as that mark is concerned, look, I do appear on other YouTubers' channels, lives. I appear on live streams. And I did miss the TPG news because, do you know what, mate? I'm not fucking interested. Go away. I couldn't give a fuck. I couldn't give a shit. It's boring. Stop letting that guy live in your lonely heads 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Do you know how sad you are? Do you know how sad you are to let someone live in your head? Give it up, guys.
And rent
Go find a
free?
girlfriend.
What?
Go find a girlfriend. For fuck's sake, on my life. You know, honestly, Jesus fucking Christ. These people, they're just the saddest of the sad. And that's the last I'm saying. So write whatever you like. Write whatever you like. I could not give a flying fuck what you think.
Yeah, I had some trouble with Paul Wee as well. You know, he's he's quite a character on Archie's channel, but man, you know what? It is what it
Listen,
is.
mate, look, listen, do you know something, Tim? You know me.
Yeah.
I'm polite to everyone, and it takes a lot for me to rise to the bait. I'm not going to give these idiots the airtime that they want, but every now and again, you got, because you know what they're doing? These people in their private lives, let me tell you something, Tim, they're fucking bullies, right? They are bullies in their personal and private life. And the reason that they come on a channel like this and do what they do is because they can't do it in real life. They won't say fucking shit to me face to face. I guarantee it. So fuck off.
He's just a troll, man. He's just a troll.
Fucking
very
idiot.
sad troll. Ooh, Terry Watch New York. Wow, super sticker. We got a bit of a Paul Thorpe explodes. Paul Thorpe is learning from Archie. Right here, you guys got the first example. He's not taking
every now and again,
Tim, every now and again from anyone.
Every now and again, little children need telling off and putting in their place, and that's what they've just had.
Yeah, it's a proper truth. It's so good. I'm in the presence of first Paul Thorpe explodes. Lone Star Watch Collector, welcome to the membership. Really appreciate that, man. So cool. New member. Or he took a Lone Star Watch Collector. He took a bit of break from the whole YouTube. Welcome back, man, into the fold. We love our Lone Star Watch Collector. Re-up, guys. Become members. It really, really helps me out. Clive Potato Head, $2. What watch for me, an obese underachiever with no friends? Good question. What watch for underachiever with no friends? I don't know. It's hard to say.
You asked me about Protect, didn't you? And I got sidetracked.
No, it's all good. It was actually made for a much better much better live stream.
You didn't expect that tonight, did you?
No,
I know what your headline's going to be tomorrow.
Paul Thorpe explodes.
I know. I don't mind. Listen, do you know what? Everybody. Honestly, let me tell you something. Thank you, Andy. Let me tell you something. I don't enjoy using profanity on this. It's not what I'm about. Okay. But every now and again, you're only human, right? So I apologize to anyone out there that was offended by the language. I don't normally do that. I don't make a habit of it. And if it wasn't this time of night, I wouldn't have done it even then. But there ain't no kids watching this time of night.
Yeah. Alan. Love you, Paul. That's Alan. That's Alan.
Yeah.
From from London. Love you, Paul. Missed you in London today. He went out with the community. And OC, $1. I stand with Paul 100%. F the trolls. The trolls. Fight the trolls. Thank you, OC, and thank you for the gift card for the roommate. He sent the Starbucks gift card for the roommate. Super pitchy, $2. Paul, what do you make of the moon swatch?
Oh, that don't start me on that one. Well, look, do you know what? It's not a bad looking little thing, is it? But people keep telling me all the colours wearing off on their shirt sleeves and on their wrists and like.
Yeah. You don't want to be wearing that watch in a white interior car. It's gonna rub off the color transfer. I also wonder if the colors run, but I think for me it's the craziness. Did you see the live stream I did from the Moon Swatch release? It was a total disaster. The Carnaby Street, the audience almost burned the building down. They almost started a riot.
Yeah,
it was crazy. It was crazy because they completely botched it. People waited for 24 and there was a guy who waited for 2 days. He didn't get anything. It's nuts. And then they wasted all.
Soul says, "What do you expect for 207 quid?"
Hey, listen. I mean, they made a whole big deal that it's a bioceramic. The ceramic, Paul. When you see a ceramic watch, does color transfer come to mind? No, it's not.
No, oh, sorry, not normally. No, of course not.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so,
of course. You wouldn't expect to buy anything like that. So, you wouldn't expect to buy anything like that and have it rub off on your skin.
Yeah, and you don't know what that can cause. Andrew T, £5. Paul, you are without a doubt one of the most real, honest, down-to-earth guys in the watch community. Great work, Tim. Thank you. Great guys. Thank you for all you do. We try our best.
Listen, mate, I'm just an old school fella, that's all, mate. And we tell it as it is. We play a straight bat, and that's all there is to it. Nothing special. There's plenty of people like me around, but they're usually, where I come from, Tim, at least, they're usually of a certain age, and we were just brought up in a different way,
Listen, I mean, it's everyone. I think every one of us in the community has our own skill set, and we can share the skills and help each other out, and make this more entertaining for everybody. Right?
Do you know, Tim? Do you want a little interesting thing? I was thinking in the car today when I was driving home.
Yeah.
No, when I was driving to Spencer's today. I was thinking about a few bits and pieces, and I don't know if I've ever told you this, but when I grew up in the 1970s in my senior school, we were subjected to horrendous violence by the teachers. I would say that 50% of them were probably borderline sadistic, and the other 40% were probably borderline sadistic with a tendency to being a sexual predator, and the other 10 were normal. The other 10% were fairly normal. And we were brought up something that I didn't appreciate at the time, but I think has served me really well as I've got older, as an adult. We learned that there was a reaction to your actions, and sometimes and a lot of the time that would be violent reaction, whether it be from a teacher or from someone, one of your contemporaries, one of the kids at the school. And I think that the teachers actually, the fact that they were so violent towards us and would beat the living crap out of us at times taught me to have respect in the way that if you do something that pisses someone off, eventually it will come back and bite you on the backside. And I think a lot of younger people today, they get away. I know this is going to sound
Yeah.
like terribly old, but a lot of younger people today, they don't have that at their schools.
There's no consequences for a lot of action. Right there, teachers are more afraid of the students than the
Exactly.
students. Yeah. If anything,
Exactly.
teachers are scared that if they say something, it will be used against them and they will lose their job.
Yeah. Yeah. Whereas with us, it was just wanton violence every day. I mean, they used to just literally do whatever they wanted with us.
It's 100. Listen, Paul, I'm 100% with you. I grew up in Ukraine. I was going to school in Ukraine, until like 6th grade, and it's a completely different world over there. They if you say something, if you didn't do your homework, the teacher will slap you with the ruler or back of the hand. It's much different environment. It's like survive. It's a free for all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look, I'm
but
not suggesting that the teachers should be allowed to kick the shit out of the kids
I
like
no.
they used to with us.
Listen.
But
There's limits to everything, right? But I think it is interesting the way this new generation is going to grow up. We'll see if it's for the better or for worse. But I
yeah,
experienced both.
everyone's got to understand, Tim. Everyone's
Yeah,
got to understand. And I've had troubles, look, everyone knows I've had troubles with my own son, really
yeah,
bad problems.
yeah.
Bad problems.
Mm,
And something, it's like it's really, really difficult when people just can't get into their head that there's gonna be a reaction to your actions.
yeah,
And this is why people end up in trouble because they don't get that you cannot do a lot of the things that people do and just get away with it without someone pulling you up on it eventually.
yeah. They're
And
like there's no etiquette. There's no etiquette, and the chat and like being anonymous. Just sometimes it just brings out the worst of us. It opens up to find the best of people, and also at the same time the worst of people. Have to be
yeah,
this whole thing
yeah,
is
I'm reading the comments. There's a lot of people
yeah.
probably my sort of age going back to their
Mm,
school days. It was the
mm,
same
yeah.
in the UK. I
I
don't know what it was
experienced
like in the
both,
States. Yeah,
Paul.
yeah,
I grew up in Ukraine, in a small village where there's no one to turn to. You just have to survive and kind of work around people the best you can. Luckily, it was very a lot. Most people were very friendly, but there was a lot of crazy people there. And then moving to United States and just not knowing language and trying to survive the best I can, but also
yeah.
experiencing the reverse of it. Maldives, £1.79. Where is the fun, Tim? Where is the fun? Go back to the beginning of the show. That's where me and Brittany just had a lot of fun. Derek M, $2. Thoughts on the releases that are not Rolex and Tudor. We're gonna be going over that like tomorrow because right now people only want to talk about Rolex, but then we'll swing back tomorrow and we'll talk about the the less exciting stuff. Jason Butler, €5. Couple of watches missed today: JLC World Time and the Parmigiani GMT Retropont. Thoughts? Hey, let's
Well, I've
get
missed them, Jason.
yeah.
I'll have to have a look.
Yeah, JLC World Time,
Yeah, I
the
haven't seen that.
Parmigiani. Hey, I'll take a
Um,
picture of that, and it's gonna be on tomorrow's live stream because
cool.
pretty late. We're not gonna be able to get this done today. Hey, we got Cameron in the back. He wants to hop on and say hello. Hey, Cameron, how are you doing, man? Your
Hey,
audio is not
Cameron,
working.
how you doing?
Audio is not working. Let me read this one as
Darren?
well. For exhibition, only $10. Paul, could you share with us some of the more interesting comments you overheard about the watch market during the London Watch Show?
Do you know what? I was so busy live streaming. Oh, I've got a bit of bounce back there. I was so busy live streaming that I didn't really get to have the conversations that I would have enjoyed to have.
Yeah.
When you say the more interesting comments you heard, are you talk about the watch market? I think most of the dealers. Do you know what? It's my belief that a lot of the dealers now really are living on a knife edge. I'm glad I'm not working anymore.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't enjoy having to lay out. I'm not sure that I'd be brave enough to lay out the money that they have to lay out.
Because if the market shrinks, comes back, they could be out a lot of money. And then at the same, it's such a gamble for them, because when the watches were selling below retail, right, you always knew where the roof was.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
cannot lose a lot of money. Now that the risk is all in the gray market, the dealers, they have to take massive risks. Buying a freaking John Mayer at 100,000, and then what's going to happen to it if it doesn't get discontinued or something new exciting comes out? People stop buying. You can lose a lot of money, whereas
Well,
before you technically couldn't lose money, I think.
yeah, look, Spencer said it right earlier on in his live stream. You know, we was talking about. Thank you, Harry. I appreciate that, mate. We was talking about the new green GMT, and I said to him, you know, look, Spence, you'd rather be paying 10 grand for it and selling it for 11, wouldn't you? And he said, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's the way it is. I mean, the
a lot
grey
less
dealers,
stress.
yeah, a lot less stress, a lot less layout, a lot less risk. That's for sure. I mean, I always used to split my risks. I would always keep, you know, a certain level of stock, a certain level in the bank, just in case the proverbial ever hit the fan, you know.
Yeah.
But these days they've got to be so brave. I'm glad I have to do it.
Aussie expat $5 super chat. How did these Rolex leaks go? Pink gold sub, reissue Hulk, etc. Would you publish rumors again without verification?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because I think it's all a bit of fun. I mean, my rule is like I said, probably similar to a lot of people. It's like the general journalistic rule. If you hear it from one source, yeah. If you hear it from two, then you tend to run with it, you know.
Yeah.
And
it's not like someone is getting hurt, or it's not like you're talking about someone. It's just there's a bit of fun in the speculation and trying to predict, and like, oh, these are the leaks. Maybe we would phrase them a little bit differently.
Yeah.
You know,
look, I mean, look, Tim, how many of your videos we could all go back and look at our videos and go, do you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have said that, or maybe I should have said this a different way. You don't get a second chance, do you? Once the video's up, it's up.
Yeah.
You know. So as a YouTuber, you have to live by what you said. So the answer is yes, Pat, is yeah, I would do it again. It is what it is. It's all a bit of fun.
David H, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you for the support today. It's incredible life. ABC,
Evening.
welcome to the show. He's a local Brit from London.
Thank you. Good to be on. Good to be on with an esteemed panel.
Of course. Everybody should say hello to Cameron. He's the legend.
Cameron, have you got your mic working yet?
No.
Cameron is a Datejust 31 enthusiast. He's got a beautiful.
I have a Datejust 36, and what I thought about the releases today, I think the only great release that we had was the green dial 36 fluted dial Jubilee bracelet. All of the other ones I wasn't too big of a fan of. I know the Day came out with a green dial. I don't know what that's gonna look like in real life.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I've got to say something. I've tuned out of Rolex now. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
I'm just not really interested anymore. It doesn't really get the fire in the belly roaring, and it's, you know, it's not really obtainable. I much prefer the form factor of the pre-ceramics anyway. I think they're a lot more wearable. They're a lot more versatile. And a lot more tool watchy, you know, holes case and things like that. Okay, the clasp was a bit tinny, but that was the thing then. And that's the Rolex that I was brought up on.
Well, look, I think that's the nature of Rolex, right? That you will get bored of it, and but the thing is with Rolex is that you always come back. People always they tune out, they get bored of it, they go into other stuff. They will get burned a little bit, and then they will come back home where it's safe. Rolex is just safe. It's not supposed to be exciting, and it's not
It is
supposed to
safe.
make your blood boil. It's safe. It's safe. It's
I think
home.
the other thing is as well. The other thing is for a lot of us old timers that have been around the brand for so long, it's the science of their marketing that interests us. It's not just about the watches; it's how they manage to retain their position as number one.
Yeah.
Without being the best watchmaker in the world, and that's a great achievement. They're not even in the top 4 or 5 best watchmakers in the world.
Yeah.
Some people would say they're not even in the top 10.
Yeah.
But they are the biggest brand in the world, and that's clever.
Crazy. It's crazy. With some very, very simple watches. For exhibition only $5. What brands were drawing interest other than Rolex during the London Watch Show?
Well, that's a difficult one because I'd say that unfortunately 90% of the watches at the London Watch Show were Rolex, but not saying it because I support them, but the Zero West brand was
Zero
busy.
West,
Tim,
yeah.
You will know that.
Well,
I'm
I've
not
seen
just
it, yeah.
saying that. They were very, very, very busy. I think they almost sold out. Who else?
There was a little bit of paddock action. There was some actually Richard Mille. There was quite a lot of Richard Mille.
Quite a lot of RM. I thought the William Wood guys that I've helped out before, I know they had a lot of interest, but a cheaper brand, very affordable. Very affordable.
The Frog, $2. Who's more interesting, Omega, Tudor, or Breitling? Ooh.
Good question.
What did you think
Tudor
about the
for
new
me?
Tudors?
Yeah, Tudor. I would say of the 3 brands, Tudor are the more interesting.
Yeah.
I love a lot of what they do, and I think bang for the buck, they're hard to beat.
Yeah.
Very hard to beat. Bang for the buck.
Very hard. And for exhibition only, again, $5. Paul, I saw you look at the AP Bumblebee during the London Watch Show. Would you consider that to be the smart purchase long term?
At the right price, yeah. I mean, to be fair, the price that David gave me for that watch was actually really, really good. I came very close to pulling the trigger on it. The reason that I didn't is that it needed a new strap. I couldn't be bothered to wait for a new strap. He'd only just taken the watch in. It was dirty. I don't like dirty watches. All of my watches are clean and mint and like they've walked out the showroom. I even rub my watches down with cologne, with aftershave.
Wow.
So they always smell nice as well.
Oh, that's funny. The Bumblebee. AP. Not even sure what that is. What the hell is?
Oh, Matt, get Matt's comment up. Me and Matt are going to fall out here, Matt. I'm only kidding. Matt, about the Ferrari, Matt, they're not just a Fiat. Come on.
I think
I certainly do love a Ferrari.
It's just designed to get you to react. Paul.
Oh no, I'm taking it as it's meant. It's tongue in cheek, but look, I get his point. But I love my Ferrari as well. I like Ferrari are my watch equivalent to AP. Love them, and I like that Bumblebee as well. By the way, we can still be friends.
Nuts.
We can still be friends, Matt, even though you call Ferrari a Fiat.
So
Paul, but look at the just 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go to the restroom. Just 1 second. Sorry.
ABC. Go on.
Yeah, do you think that the Black Bay Pro still too thick with a 39mm case?
Well, I'm probably not the best person to ask that because I like big watches. The bigger the better for me.
But they've
So
reduced the case size, but still kept it a bit like
the
a
same, yeah,
tuna tin. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I don't mind a watch with that. For me, the watch would the diameter is too small for me. So how it's going to look on your wrist, you'd have to wait and see, wouldn't you? What do you feel? You think it's a wrong move?
I don't know. I mean, people think it's giving their cards away too early if they make it exactly the same form factor as the Black Bay 58. I don't
Mhm.
know whether it's possible to make a GMT complication on top of that watch
Yeah.
and keep it thin. Hey, is Bermondsey watch market still on, or was that gone years ago?
God, blimey, I haven't been to Bermondsey Market for 20 years.
My dad used to go there in the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. So it's probably 20 years, all of 20 years since I've been to Bermondsey Market.
Okay. Yeah, so Tim, I was just
Road.
saying that
Portobello Road is my favourite market.
Yeah, I like Portobello.
Do you get out there much?
Well,
Grays,
I live
yeah.
in Birmingham. I live in Birmingham, but I haven't been to Portobello properly for many, many years on a Saturday.
Well, I think
I
I
went
went to
with family,
Portobello
but they would have
Market.
been bored to tears if they were to follow me around looking at watches.
I think that's where I went.
I love Portobello Road. It's I've spent. I did
Is it
Portobello
Admiral
Road
Vernon,
the Admiral Vernon, yeah, the Admiral Vernon arcade. There's just so many little gems. It's like an
I love that
Aladdin
smell
cave.
of that.
Where is that?
Woodworm sort of smell.
Yeah,
You guys, where is that? The Notting Hill
Notting Hill
Bookshop.
Bookshop. Yeah, that'd be around Portobello Road, if
Yeah,
not
not
in
far from
Portobello
there.
Road.
Portobello, yeah, Portobello Market. I think that's where
Mm.
I was, Paul, when I was coming from the Portobello Market. When I was going to do the live stream with you, about to go into the underground. And I got a phone call from Archie, freaking out that they did not let him out of the country. He's like, Tim, I have bad news. I have good news. Which one do you want to hear first? I'm like, all right, whatever you want. He's like, they didn't let me leave. Tim, they didn't let me leave out of the country. I'm stuck. I can't get. I'm like, what? Calm down, calm down. He's like, you have to tell me. I'm on the train right now. You have to tell me, where do I get off? Pick me up, Timmy. I don't know what to do. I'm like, all right, wait, okay. So I Googled. I told him where to meet me, and then I called you and said, Paul, I can't do the live stream. I have to go save Archie. It was nuts. It was nuts.
Oh, dear.
But it wouldn't be Archie if that didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We are a
Great.
select few that have met the
Cheers,
man in
Bert.
person.
Oh yeah. That was good. That was really good. Got some.
For exhibition only, he's asking Paul what would be a good price to pay for a Bumblebee. 18 grand, 20 grand pounds.
18
to 20 is my guess.
That's pounds.
Pounds, yeah.
Cool.
Quid.
Yep. What do you think about this Hublot in Tiffany blue ceramic? It doesn't look too bad, right? I mean, all things considered, right? I think Hublot is finding its footing. I don't know. Kind of looks cute.
It's not something that I would buy, to be honest. Tell you what I would buy. I'll tell you what I definitely would buy.
Yeah.
A Ploprof in gold, that would be a sexy watch. I believe they did make one in white, a piece unique.
All right.
What? They did this piece unique?
The Ploprof came in one.
Oh, yeah.
A white one, piece unique, yeah.
That would be really cool. Hey, let's see it. Omega. Hey Cameron, welcome back. What happened to your computer? Did you run out of battery?
No, my thing wasn't working. But
Oh,
Paul, I've been meaning to reach out to you.
Sure.
How do I get in contact with you?
How do you
oh,
get in
you're
contact with me?
you're in contact
Yeah.
right now.
You're in contact right now. What do you want to know? I can see if I can help you.
I don't want to say it on stream though.
Oh, okay. I don't. If you want to have a moan at me, I'm fine.
Just say it out loud. What's
No, I
the
can't.
what's the
I
question,
can't
Cam?
say it on stream. I really can't say it on stream.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
If you Tim, do you WhatsApp with Cameron?
Cameron, you got the WhatsApp, right? You can put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
My phone number?
Yeah. Sorry, not in the chat, in the private chat. Well,
In the
actually, yeah.
private
You know
chat.
what? No. Just email me and I'll put you because we got Edith. I'm not sure who that is.
Edith.
Who's
Oh,
Edith?
by the way, Tim, the
Who's
SWAT
Edith?
shop is on Carnaby Street, not Carnaby. Yes, Carnaby. You know, I had to correct these guys, Paul, in pronouncing Grosvenor. They were saying Grosvenor.
I know they have real trouble with that, don't they? Yeah.
Narby? Canopy. Canopy.
Carnaby. Barnaby.
Carnaby. Okay.
Carnaby
Because I was
Street.
telling people Carnaby Street, and they're like, "What is that? What is that in Brooklyn?"
Wait, so Paul, I don't know where we left off on the conversation when I got turned off. But what did you think of the new releases? What was your pick? Your one pick from the release?
My one take from the release was Rolex's marketing genius, Rolex's marketing prowess, and how they have the rest of the watch world in the palm of their hand.
They
So do you
really.
think other watch brands will start making left-hand drive pieces?
No, it's not.
Maybe.
It's not so much. It's not so much that. It's just they're just so clever. They just. I mean, look. I said earlier on, I'm not pumping the video. It's out there now. I made a video earlier on explaining why I feel that way. But look what they did. Look what they did with Omega this week. Omega just launched that range of Aquaterras that, for me, are a poor imitation. They're insipid. And then Rolex go and discontinue 3 of their hottest OP41s. Omega grab onto their coattails with it. And that, for me, is them just giving a big middle finger to Omega and saying, listen, we're in the room. We're the boss. We run this show. You're just a player. It's so clever.
Oh, we got the super chat. So, okay. This is complicated. Mike Oxlong, €5. Is it difficult to get a great condition Box and Papers Explorer 2? 16570. What would be the fair price? So here's one on David SW.
So he's
that
in Europe
looks like
somewhere,
a
I
very good
think.
condition. It's $12,000. What do you reckon?
Okay,
That's
so it's not
probably
going to be difficult.
It's not cheap.
It shouldn't be difficult to find that watch in good condition with box and papers. Shouldn't be difficult at all. The key with the Explorers is the bezel. You've got to watch for rubbing on the bezel. You've got to watch to see if those numerals have been re-etched and filled. You need to put a loop on the bezel.
Yes.
Because a picture doesn't always tell the full story.
That looks like a pretty good condition here, but again, you would have to see these
they're
in
in
person.
Europe somewhere, Tim. They're in Europe,
And
so maybe about 10,000
Jeff,
euros.
$28.10 boot Cam. Yeah, sorry, Cam. We'll see you on the next one. Appreciate, but I'll put you in touch. I'll give your number to Paul, so don't worry about it. We'll fix you up, okay? Eddie's watch is $2. Cam, where is the Air King? Well, he's gone, but yeah. A very private gentleman, £5. Paul and Tim, born March 61st, went through the same shit about 55 miles away from you. The head was the worst. 3 best teachers were all ex-RAF war pilots. Wow.
So you was born 2 months before me, mate. So we've been through
Wow.
the same thing. We know the score.
Damn. It's rough. It is rough. But like I don't regret it. I think I lived through some, you know, some incredible I wouldn't be the way I am right now if it wasn't for the good and the bad times, right? The good and the bad. So yeah. What do you think? Is this a fair price? Is it a good price? 12,000 US? But man, these
I'm not
prices are
sure.
insane. This
Yeah,
was
I don't.
$3,000.
I'm not up to speed with the latest prices, mate. I
Yeah.
don't check them on a monthly basis, let alone a daily basis.
I
Yeah.
think probably about 10,000 euros because they super chatted in euros.
Yeah. 10,000 euros. This
Yeah,
looks like
there's
a really, 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 really
there's a
good
site
piece.
called Watchmaster who have some stock in Germany and some in
Mm-hmm.
Spain, I think. Was that Chronex? Can't remember.
Chronex is very expensive as well. I think, look, I think if you want that particular piece, they're becoming quite collectible. Look, there's one. This is no papers. That looks pretty good. That's you save $10,000. That's a big difference.
It's
David
quite common
SW.
to have that age piece without papers and just get it serviced.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Don't worry about the service. Look, this looks really good. I think I would go
Yeah,
for this one instead.
ABC. Just it's a great point you make there.
Yeah.
You know, if you can pick one up without papers, as long as the condition is right,
Yeah.
and there's not all over the bracelet stretch, just send it back to Amiga. Just send it back to Rolex. Get a service card with it, which is, in all honesty, it's better than the original paper because it's up
Yeah.
to date.
Yeah. Exactly. You're paying if you're gonna wear it. If you want this as a safe queen, maybe the papers would be good to have. But if you're gonna actually wear this, then who cares?
Yeah,
Just
The
that's the
enjoy
papers are
the
new.
always good to have, you know, but
Yeah, that's
yeah.
the next
But
best
I
thing.
would
These
rather have the
service cards.
2000, right? Because that's the difference we're talking about. Those papers are $2,000 difference.
But modern Rolexes, they should be with papers, in my opinion.
but
Mm.
what if they're not? What if they're not?
So I don't buy this. It got lost in a house move. I've heard that so much.
Look,
How many bloody
Here's the
removal
thing.
vans have got these?
Just
you
gonna
can
play
see.
devil's advocate for a minute because this always interests me. This one, as a former dealer, I had this so many times. But you know, the first thing with paperwork and cards, they're not attached to the watch, right? So you know, when people would say, "Well, where's the card?" Well, if I knew where it was, it wouldn't be lost, right? So they're not. You know, you don't walk around with the card tucked under your. Now, I understand that most people, probably like yourself and myself, we keep the cards in safe place, etc. But one of the bits of advice I always used to give people is don't keep your watch and your card in the same place.
Mm.
So, and I do feel that there are a lot of genuine reasons. I mean, I don't know how many times you've done it, Tim, or yourself, ABC. You know, how many times have you put something down that you had in your hand 5 minutes ago and you can't find the bloody thing?
Yeah, tons of times.
Right? You know,
All the
you
time.
take your socks off at night, and when you wake up in the morning, there's only one. Right? So you know what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, playing devil's advocate is when you're looking at a piece of card or a piece of paper, and sometimes you're looking at 4, 5, 2, 3, 10, 15 years between you. This stuff does go missing.
So many opportunities to lose it. Look,
I
Gringa,
think when they're
Brittany,
new,
she's moving right now. She's got the watch boxes in one box. The watches are in a different box. You don't want to keep those things together.
where I do agree, I think any watch that's less than, say, a couple of years old, and also depending on the value of the watch and the type of the watch as well. So, for an example, I would expect a 5-year-old Patek to have everything with it. Patek buyers in general are more mature. They're more let's just say, a little bit more sensible. And you would expect it's rare that Pateks people that buy Pateks know what they're buying.
Yes.
I'm afraid with the Rolex brand, you know, I've dealt with footballers that have bought me parcels of watches that are all less than 5 years old and they haven't got a box, let alone the paper.
Yeah.
So it does. I think it varies from brand to brand as well, ABC. If they're less than a couple of years old, yeah, it makes me wonder why they've lost them. But I think after that, a lot of people do mislay the stuff. Just my thought, you know,
yeah.
I know I'm always bloody losing stuff. I don't tend to lose my watch bits and pieces, but I'm always losing stuff.
Very true. Very true. For exhibition, I have boxes. I don't actually. It's so easy to lose the boxes. I have them over there. My watches are in the watch box. Everything is all over the place. I can understand how people can lose it, and also I understand that some people might want to flip the watch and they don't want to take any chances that it's going to be tracked down to them, and they get rid of the card or something. It's especially the more you move, the more chances you're going to lose the watches. I have a watch right here. It's a Panerai, friend of mine. He moved and he lost the papers in the box. I told him, hey man, that's this Panerai. It's unsellable. It's garbage now.
I'm just laughing at Greggy Boy's comment.
Look, Paul, I have this Panerai. I can't sell it. Nobody will buy it because it doesn't have box and papers. It's a submersible. Pam, nobody wants Pam without box and papers. He told me he wants 5,000 for it. I said, you're delusional. You're a fantasist. Blondie? Is that you, Blondie? Blondie? Blondie, come back. Hello? Okay. Blondie.
Do you remember Debbie Harry?
Edith.
That group, Blondie.
Blondie. Yeah. Hello?
It was a pop group, American pop group from the 80s, 70s, 80s, I think.
Listen,
80s?
I don't know who this is.
You're showing your age, mate.
Secret, not Blondie. Docs and this. Man, hello? Blondie? Okay, who is this? Who is Edith?
Is she still alive, ABC, Debbie Harry?
I think so. Yeah, I'm fairly sure she is.
Okay, whoever this Edith is, it's kind of freaking me out. Edith.
Well, she was, Bert, but I don't suppose she is now.
Yes, I don't know. Someone's trying to join the live stream. I don't know them. It's the first time. I don't want to have to delete this stream. There's jokers here. You understand? There's jokers. For exhibition only, $5 super chat. Majority of comments about Rolex releases in social media is who cares since they are unobtainable. It's sad. But you know what? The more people are discouraged, the higher chances that you will be able to pick up yours, right? Because a lot of people, they will say, oh, I'm not even going to go bother to go to the AD, which means you can go and try to get on the wait list. Maybe you'll get one. Edith, hello. Okay, she's not answering. Tim S. Tim, thoughts on the Nomos Club Campus Deep Pink? Seems like it will fit your style. Oh, there's a new Nomos.
Unaware of it.
Oh, that is crazy. Wow. That is crazy. Love it. I love it. That's very, very cool of Nomos. Wow. Very exciting. I like these exciting colors. Simple watch with an exciting color. It's very cool.
Isn't that what Swatch used to do?
The what?
Isn't
Yeah.
that what Swatch used to do and Flick Flack?
I'm gonna eat. Don't worry about it. It's early. I still got 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We're wrapping it up. So sorry, Paul, for keeping you up so late.
It's 20 past 12 here tonight, mate. But
Yeah.
I've had a bit of a cold this week, so I'm just gonna relax, chill out, and I'm gonna go off to bed in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you sounded quite bunged up earlier today with Spencer.
Yeah. Spencer last week, Spencer had laryngitis. This week
did
I've
he?
got a cold. We're like a couple of old men sitting here today, coughing and spluttering. Well, let's face it, we are a couple of old men. So
Is this bondage? Hello? I can hear the parquet. Somebody walking. Hello?
Oh, by the way, Paul, I want to give a shout out to someone in your network of dealers, Giles from Watches of Distinction.
Yeah, Giles.
Gentleman.
He's a good lad, Giles,
guy.
isn't he? Yeah. Listen, mate, honestly,
very reasonable price for a watch.
Yeah,
Class
he
guy.
knows his stuff and all, I tell you. Giles knows his stuff.
Yeah,
He's
very
a good guy.
reasonable to deal with and very pleasant.
You've been to his shop?
No, I actually sent him a watch in the payment.
Yeah, you will do. All my guys that I work with, they're all good guys. But it's a shame he couldn't get down to his premises. He's got a lovely store there.
Was it somewhere on the south coast?
Yeah, Leamington. Yeah.
Okay.
Going down.
I know Charles Fisher's now in your network.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Have you dealt with them before?
I've just had. I was considering a couple of watches. Had a bit of toing and froing. James from Showcase Watches has dealt with them before, and he says they're decent people as well.
Yeah, they're all good people. I mean, they're just reliable. That's the bottom line. One thing about all dealers, and I think everyone has to understand this, is that not all dealers can necessarily satisfy their customers, whether it be buying or selling. It might just be, I remember years ago, someone offered me I can't remember what it was now. I think it was a gold sub from memory, offered me a gold sub. And I gave him a price, and it later came back to me that he wasn't happy with the price that I'd offered him. It was about £500 less than he wanted. But what he didn't understand is I already had 3 in the window.
Yeah.
I didn't want a fourth one. And if I did want a fourth one, it was going to be at my price, not at his.
Yeah.
So it wasn't me necessarily lowballing him. I was just saying, look, I've already got 3. If I'm going to buy a fourth, it's got to be, the price has got to be right. I think surely everyone with a reasonable mind understands that.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
But some people get the knock, that
some people think that the dealers have unlimited funds, that they can just hold stock indefinitely.
Oh yeah, and they also feel that, I don't know, some people feel that making a profit is obscene and an obscenity.
Yeah.
But they don't say that when they go to the supermarket and spend a couple of £100 on their food. I mean, do they not realise that Waitrose and Sainsbury's and all that and 7-Eleven in the States, they all make money.
Yeah. I mean,
think about it. Look, they've got to pay for security of premises, utilities, paying staff. that money doesn't fall out the sky, does it?
Let me tell you something, mate. These days, I mean, I probably had it lucky, but when I look at, I can't mention the dealers, right? But I can tell you now that in central London, if you've got a good store in central London these days with all of your rent, your rates, your security, your insurance, you can be looking at somewhere around 50 grand a month.
Wow.
50 grand a month.
Jesus. I mean,
and that's before you eat a bag of crisps.
that's not even exactly right. Like, what the hell? How are you even supposed to? See, you have to be doing this stuff already for many years before you can even go full time. I mean,
Oh,
I think these
it's,
customers just come from nowhere.
well, I think that's why a lot of dealers these days are going stepping back. You know, they're stepping back from bricks and mortar.
Yeah. The money is
move.
in owning the real estate where you rent it to dealers. That's where the real money is. Don't have to do anything. Just rent out the space and make bank.
And you know, it's a common misconception amongst the public, of course, today that the dealers are making all the money. And of course they're making money, otherwise they wouldn't be in business. But the people that are making the biggest amount of money are the flippers, the AD contacts, the guys that are getting into the authorized dealers. They're the ones that are getting the free money because they've got no rent, no rates. A lot of them don't pay any tax, VAT. So they're the ones getting the free money. I mean, look, good luck to them. It's nice work if you can get it. But what's that from Matt? Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Matt, I would love to. I really hope to. I really, really do hope to. And bring me a Ferrari when you come down, mate. Not a Fiat.
I truly hope that you can put something together in Brighton. I mean, I can't even put together a meetup. I'll definitely come. If you put something together, Paul, I'll definitely come. But I can't even put up a meetup in New York City, you know, just for a couple of beers. It's trying to put together a show. It's incredible. It's a feat. It's a feat, you know. And the more people you have around you, the more moving pieces, it becomes very, very difficult. Like you said, like you need someone, an assistant or something. But it's not like there's that much money in what we do. Watch out.
I mean,
do you like the
looking
Zulu
at...
time, guys? What do you think? It looks
Oh,
great.
Pretty watch, yeah.
Right? There's not enough good GMTs on the market, so Longines is making this. This is exciting. This is really good for 3,000.
Not bad.
Great stuff.
It's got to be a watch for life, though, isn't it? Because what's it worth in a year's time?
No, it's actually classy design. I think. You know, if
no,
you buy
what I mean is, Tim, it's like you got to go into buying a watch like that with your eyes wide open, haven't you? Because you know, if you buy it for $3,000, you need to keep it for a few years to consider yourself that you've had the use out of it.
Yeah.
Because if you go to chop it in next year,
oh yeah, you don't want to. You don't want to
get your balls burnt, aren't you? You know.
Oh yeah.
But going back to the thing of dealers and them so-called fleecing you, think about the scams that have happened with face-to-face contact or Facebook forums. It's just for that, however many £100 you think you're pocketing, and the amount of people that have ended up with 100% of nothing just for the sake of begrudging the dealer however many hundreds of pounds. Doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're right. It happens all the time. You know, people think I'm just singing the song sheet of the dealers. I just been there, seen it and worn the T-shirt. I know what they put up with every day, batting away the bad guys, batting away the the fake bank transfers, you know, and we get grips with all this stuff because we see it on a daily basis. The poor members of the general public that get caught, they don't. The first time they experience it is when they've lost their watch and their money.
So this thing about you get the bank transfer, you see it in your account, but then all of a sudden it gets reversed. How does that work?
Well, there's 2 or 3 ways that it can work. The most common way was for them to pay a check into your account.
Yeah.
Now the banks are they're partly to blame because when you pay in I don't want to teach people stuff, this, you know, but
true.
Well, no, look, I've done videos on it before. You have to warn people. But look, if I paid a check into your account tomorrow,
yeah,
the bank would ask me for a reference, and I write down the reference cleared funds.
yeah.
Okay, so you check your bank in the morning, you see an entry into your account, and underneath it says cleared funds.
Confuses you.
You're going to think EP quid's in.
You exactly.
Think it's
Now,
in.
that's just one way. There are even more covert and crafty ways that I won't actually go into. But it's very, very common. Bank transfers are believed to be the safest method, but they're actually not worth the paper they're written on, because if I wanted to be, put it this way, there's a lot of people out there, a lot of watch dealers, if they were crooked, you could be a multi-millionaire in a matter of months by defrauding people. It's that simple.
Wow.
It's that simple. It really is very, very easy. If you know what you're doing.
If it is cleared in your bank, they cannot get it back. It's when it is not cleared, it can be reversed.
But Greggy, there's a caveat to that as well, mate. And I'll tell you what that is. Okay, I'll tell you this one. This is how another scam works. Right, me and ABC are going to scam you, Tim, right?
Here we go.
Tim, right? So me and ABC, we get together and we say we're going to scam Timmy out of his Speedmaster.
Here we go.
So I give ABC my bank details.
Okay.
Yeah. I give everything he wants to know. I give him access to my account online. Everything. He does a bank transfer from my account to yours. I take the watch, and then I ring up my bank and say, I didn't make that bank transfer.
Yes.
If they're working in cahoots together, if they're working on it together.
Yeah. Boom.
You can even, there's another one.
Reverse the funds.
Here's another one. This one is a very dangerous one.
It says just get Tim drunk. It's way easier.
Here's another one. Okay, so ABC lends me his checkbook while he goes on holiday and says, there you go, Paul, play with that. Or his credit card. I know his PIN number. I know everything, right? I tell you what, I'll even let that check clear.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, right? But then when I come back, ABC says, well, I never wrote that check. That's not my signature.
Yeah. Ooh.
Funds returned.
And so the bank just returns the funds. They don't have insurance. That's wow.
No, if you read the bank's terms and conditions, any bank's terms and conditions, there basically aren't any. It's all in their favour.
Wow.
And the banks have an old pals act. They all stick together. So the only people that will never lose is the bank.
Fucking hell. There's not even point.
And I fell victim to all three of those schemes.
Shit.
It's the only way you learn about them.
Yeah. That is freaky.
Awful. Bloody awful.
I mean, that GMT, I don't know if you've watched it, right? But
that ended up in Italy.
Yeah, hold on a minute. Where's
the
goddamn receipt still laying around there somewhere, right? That one that ended up in Italy, right? That was how that was scammed from me. That was scammed by a bank transfer that was clearly a genuine bank transfer, and then later claimed that it wasn't.
Yeah.
And the bank didn't even ring me or write to me to tell me they were taking the money back. They just took it.
Fuck.
They never even wrote me a letter.
That shouldn't be legal. That shouldn't be legal.
They didn't even write to me to tell me that money had been there. It was just withdrawn.
So what's the answer? What if you were to withdraw that money before they can get to it?
Trust nobody. That's the answer.
Wow.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, when you're dealing with privates, you can't trust anyone. Everything has to be face value. Like, you have to judge people. You have to make judgment calls. Some are right, some are wrong. But ultimately, at the end of the day, listen, people say, like, we scam people out of money for their watches and all that. Let me tell you something. They don't even understand. They don't understand for a second, right? I used to spend days in my shop, and I would turn to my nephew Alfie, who now runs AJ Chrono, and I'd say, do you know what? We've had 3 genuine customers today and 5 scammers.
What?
That's what it was like. And that's the blokes that are coming to you over the phone. That's not the ones that are coming through the front door with a mask on. Or the VAT man with a suit on. They're the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll rob you blind and they'll look you in the eye while they're doing it.
Yeah.
Or what about fakers who cancel super chats? Archie will tell you the struggle is real. It's true. I had that happen on me as well. I had the returned super chats. I used to work in the bank in the IT department. If a genuine transfer has been made, both banks need to investigate both sides before making a decision to reverse the transfer.
What bank was it that you worked for, Giuseppe? Just out of interest. Because I can tell you now for 100% fact, that's not my experience, mate. I was working with, who was I working with at the time? That was Barclays that I was working with, and the credit card company or the merchant service, that was also Barclays Merchant Services. I'm not saying you're wrong, Giuseppe. I'm just saying that was not my experience.
Yeah. And I had T and Tickers reverse £200 super chat on me.
Okay. HSBC. I'll tell you what, Giuseppe, that's interesting you say that, mate. HSBC. Another thing that watch dealers get, every single watch dealer, I can't say in the world, but certainly in the United Kingdom, here's another problem we get. We are constantly kicked out of banks. All the time. Every time, every watch dealer has at least 2 bank accounts running because they're always waiting for one of them to get shut down. The reason the banks shut them down is they just do not understand the sheer volumes of money involved in the watch industry. They get freaked. They think it's money laundering, and they close the accounts down without a question, without a right. I had a watch dealer friend.
Yeah.
Very, very big watch dealer, multi-million-pound turnover. The day before, a huge business deal was about to be done for a lot of watches. They closed his account down. Bang, shut, finished, gone. Right? You've got like 28 days to make alternative arrangements, but we are not. Your money's not lost. Your money's still there, but you can't do anything with it. You have to get another bank account and move that money to another bank account. They won't allow you to make any payments. They won't allow you to receive any payments. Someone's just saying, Nico went through this recently, nightmare scenario. Look, mate, it's happened to me. I've been kicked out of HSBC, Lloyds, Barclays, what else? More banks than I care to remember. Not because you're doing anything wrong. They just don't get it.
You can't tell them that, hey, this is
there is no communication.
Wow.
There is no communication. They just get scared. They see, especially with some of the younger boys. I mean, you get some of the younger boys turning over £5-6 million a year, and they're in their 20s. The bank just looks at it and goes, money laundering, shut.
Wow.
Crazy.
All right, guys. I have to shut it down.
Yep.
We did 3 hours. Paul, thank you so much for hopping on the live stream, telling us about the danger. People think that
See you
YouTube
later,
is hard.
guys.
Try selling watches. It's even
Keep doing what you're doing, Paul.
harder.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Guys,
Thank you,
before
mate.
you shut it down, hit
Really,
the
really
upload button.
appreciate it.
Subscribe to Paul Thorpe's YouTube channel if you're not already not. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care,
God bless
everybody.